download soon.
Sorry guys, I forgot to stream the first half of this op. It's AFI, it's Malden Crisis, it's TVT, we're an AT team, and we've been doing really great, so it's a shame I didn't stream. Here we are.
Is up about 2 squads. One in Tango 2, I mean Tango 1 and another one at north of Sierra 12. They have some casualties, but still full numbers.
I can't really see any enemy infantry at the moment.
Alpha 10, this is Echo 8, Echo 1. If you guys think you get another angle from Tango 2, you can always move there. But Tango 3 is really good observations up to you.
The building complex at the eastern side of the just south, yeah, basically just south of the church, inside that crossroad area.
I'm kind of near there, and I'm like right at the N9 mark. Where are they?
Between the Chapoy text and the Sierra 12, there is the last building at east. They are inside.
Okay,
that
Yosef, I'm re-emerging to scan again with thermals. You can get your binos out if you haven't already. Let's watch a hill 1, 2, 3.
Who are we going to rearm?
All I can see is red smoke in front.
Alpha 3, Alpha 15.
Go for it.
What's your situation?
Yeah, but fuck all on 1, 2, 3.
My men are kind of on the outskirts of town.
I don't see anything either.
Friendly moving west on the main
Are you able to retreat from the... you're in the town.
Yes, sir.
How many guys do you have in your squad?
3 to 4.
And that's the full amount.
The birds are very loud this time of day. Alpha 10, this is Echo 1.
Seen 2 enemies.
Alpha 15,
west
yeah.
by water tower, but
15, this is Echo 1. Is there any chance for additional ammo for the AT? We are down to our last shot.
Uncertain. Did any of the vehicle have ammo in them?
Hey, Pi.
Negative.
Cream, plain building, 320. I just saw a guy go in there. Definitely not friendly.
Alpha 2, Alpha 15.
Alpha 2, we are Tango 7.
Do you have any AT weapons with you?
White one. This is 2 negative on the RPG.
Alpha 1, Alpha 15.
I don't need one of your shitty RPGs. I need Titan ammo.
Alpha 1, Alpha 15.
Alpha 1.
Do you have any AT weapons with you?
But maybe they're just asking so they can make sure we have AT capability still.
Alpha 10, Victor.
What do you guys think the enemy's current reinforcement route is?
Alpha 15, Victor.
How are they continuing to get into the town?
Alpha 15.
I just saw some guys running with their rifles linked
we lost
over
our turret and lost our fuel.
Hill 80 far west. Gotcha. I guess they're still reinforcing through the forest southwest, and they're probably using the Hammett to scoop people up now and then. That's probably it.
And then take you to spawn for a new vehicle, or what do you want me to do?
The Hammett has been standing there for like 20 minutes.
We can try to go from... We can try to go by Walkin.
No, but we need you quickly for the next line. Do you have any trucks you can commandeer?
I don't see any.
So yeah, again, sorry I didn't stream the first half of this operation. There were a lot of great AT shots. We missed out on that. Hopefully in this second half we'll still have plenty of great AT shots, but sometimes it's all about luck. And we got real lucky this first hour. Like, fuck, we killed 3 or 4 slammers with 0 casualties. And basically every shot hit. I see more EI moving through the forest. My west-southwest, which is something like S5 north of S5.
Alpha 1, Alpha 15.
Alpha 10 on alternative channel.
Alpha 1.
Oh, I got a Vic. Is that a hunter?
Starting to deliver ammunition.
I think the AT team is currently dead.
6, so you can...
Oh, that's the command Vic. I gotta blow it up. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to. Bye-bye.
Alpha 3, Alpha 15.
Kill! Oh, I got eyes on it.
Wait, where the fuck is it?
It's the explosion.
Good kill.
Alpha
Holy
3,
fuck.
Alpha 15.
Good shit.
Victor 1, Alpha 15.
Victor.
Did you find a truck?
Okay, Yosef, you and me have to disengage northeast now and go to respawn. I'm walking there now. We have to find a way to get more ammo.
You up. I'm close by. Where should we rendezvous?
I will meet you at the respawn circle northeast.
I think we need to move from by Walkin because there's a cluster bomb near us.
On the way.
Okay, then egress from the northeast, I guess, through the Alpha 1, phase 2. I think that might be.
Did we kill
safest
4 slammers or 3?
There's some cover you can use on the way.
I really should have counted better, like a tally or something, because they only have a few reserve. Alpha 10, this is Echo 1.
Alpha 15.
15, this is Echo 1. Do you believe the enemy command vehicle is a hunter? Yes, no?
Infantry.
Most likely, yes.
Okay, engaged and destroyed 1 times enemy hunter. We are coming back to respawn to get any way we can ammo, because we are completely out of AT Titan shots now. Over.
You need to go to rearm depot at main base.
Yeah, there is 2 AT Titan missiles at the main base.
Copy out.
Do you have vehicle with you?
Negatory, can we teleport from the MSP respawn?
I am coming to pick you up.
Yeah, there is the vehicle at the main base.
We will meet you at MSP. Over.
What's your correct location?
Alpha 3, phase 2, heading east. We'll get on the road. Over. Yosef, double time it, get to the road as quick as you can. We're gonna maybe get a pickup and an RTB to main base. Though I really think we can just teleport from the MSP. I don't know why Command insists on giving us a ride, unless he wants to pat us on the back and suck our... I mean, give us chocolate.
Yo, set up.
Yeah, give me a second.
Hey, does this Ifrit just have ammo on the back of it already? This is ours.
At the main base, you will have a vehicle with...
Is there any update on the tank incident?
Hey, great news!
An ammo box.
You should go back to base and get the extra Titans and bring them here, but we can stay here. There's 2 Titans in the back of this Caratel, because this was originally our Ifrit. We just took them. We have ammo. If you want to get us more, you can go get us more. That'd be awesome.
Enemy in front.
We gotta get back.
Also get more.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for the tanks.
Green, yellow, and red.
Okay, back to where we were. We have ammo now.
Old Victor location.
Clear the Vic, Yosef. Let's go back to where we were.
And still enemy troops at Tango 1.
Already on it.
15.
Little did Command know the Ifrit they're bringing to pick us up in was actually ours at game start.
I can see 1 Ifrit at Amazar Chapoy. I'm moving towards it by foot.
Yeah, it was me. I can come pick you up.
Yeah, if you could.
Enemy forces moving at the eastern side of the Chapoy.
Alpha 3, Alpha 15.
I'm gonna try something real stupid and scan this guy for a darter because I'm feeling lucky. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm never gonna see this thermal signature, but I was hoping the game would like bug out enough for me to like lock it for a 1/10 of a second, and then I could kind of like zone in from there.
If they're getting spammed constantly with the content that
UAV, this is AT. Do you know how many slammers we destroyed? I don't know if it's 3 or 4.
I would say 1 enemy squad of forces just east of November 9.
Oh wait, is Alpha 15 the UAV who's currently in an Ifrit?
Has slowed down
UAV, this is Echo 1. Alright, I'm back in my comfy little spot.
Echo 1, this is Alpha 10 on alternative channel. Did you reach the depot? Over.
Echo 1 only reads you, Alpha 10. Was there other traffic sent on this net? Yes, no?
Did not hear. Over.
Say again last.
New enemy tank in the November 1 village.
Disregard, break. New tank, November 1, we're engaging.
Buildings, so they kind of make a fire positions inside the buildings. Does Echo 1 copy?
Coming to you.
Sorry, no, Marine. Enemy targets at November 1. Over.
It's gone back, but
yeah, only one tank I have seen
in
so
the rocks
far
and trees.
They are keeping it now behind the walls and buildings.
Yeah, once Echo 1 has deployed their ammunition, they will need to get back to depot ASAP.
Alpha.
Should I blow up their spotter with AT?
Alpha 3, Alpha 15.
Fuck it, it'll spook the hell out of them.
Do it.
Report, please.
Hiding time.
Hopefully he runs to his back.
Do you have AT weapons?
We do.
Alpha 2, Alpha 15.
Alpha 2.
Reports, please.
2 is taking in at Tango 7, taking light contact from the village, small and fire.
I think I saw the impact.
Do you have
I'm
AT
not
weapons?
seeing any movement.
White one.
That was epic.
Did he run?
Yeah, we have.
Only slightly, but he was not aware.
Teehee. Okay. Keep an eye for that tank re-emerging and getting angry.
Over. They are moving east with the bombardment.
I keep getting a lock on the wrecked tank.
15-2, we have 18. We just took a cluster hit.
I think they just bombed the road just before the respawn.
Alpha 10, this is Echo 1. We are down to our last shot again. Over.
Copy, Echo 1.
Enemy tank is...
tank now at the smoke.
Someone said enemy tank at smoke. I see it. Sorry. I see the guy. I don't see a tank.
Yeah, the enemy tank is just south, behind the smoke at November 1.
Okay, keep an eye on that white smoke. They said it's right behind it.
That's infantry smoke.
It's big fucking infantry smoke. I thought it was a countermeasure.
One full enemy squad at inside of the Tango 1. Full enemy squad in Tango 1 healing themselves. Just at the main building. Not the main building, but the front building that is having the...
Tank's probably trying to find a route away from here, honestly. It's probably gone.
If somebody is able to shoot, example, an AT towards that building.
Oh, I can see the tank through the smoke because this game sucks ass. It's withdrawing northwest. I just can't lock yet.
Alpha 10 phase 1 complex at the east of the village. Our own tactical marker. Alpha 10 phase 1 tactical marker. 1 enemy squad.
Copy that, Alpha 7. Alpha Platoon, be ready to receive enemy contact. Over.
No visual of the enemy third squad at the moment. Only 2 squads I have seen.
Echo 1, Echo 1 for UAV. Can you check if the enemy tank is still near November 1? Over. When that smoke clears, it might be right behind it. We'll see.
Alpha 3 to command, do you want us to yeet shells at T1?
Repeat, please.
Would you like us to yeet some of our infantry AT shells at...
Yeah, they're trying to scout manually. They have a spotter at 310.
That is the entrance
310. Just tell me if that tank emerges.
Tango 1. The most
I'm gonna hide till then.
Building.
Straight a bunch of infantry
north of the Tango 1 marker.
Around
Alpha
3, 5,
1
0,
and 2 are we able to send one time?
Okay, the enemy is already spread out.
To Tango 6.
Tank shooting. Into the... Is the tank baiting us?
Potential baseline to start digging maybe while we wait for contact. Over.
Yeah, that spotter's kind of starting to look at me. I'm gonna have to reposition, but I need you to make sure you just keep an eye on that tank from a really concealed bush. They might try to pre-fire you, but at least I can shoot back.
They are now, they spread out. Some of them went to the north, and some are just inside the Tango 2.
Tank is definitely fucking baiting us, but I'm gonna fall for it.
The northeast corner of the Tango 1 walls.
Yeah,
if you want to shoot them
inside the walls or outside the walls?
Inside, just at the corner of the wall.
Fuck, I'm
northeast corner.
I feel like I can see it. I have to move closer to you north.
If you just shoot some 80, they will get wounded at least.
I can't see it. Oh wait,
and the other enemy group that was at the Alpha 10 phase line 1 marker, they are now inside that 2-story building.
And it's pulled back, still on that side. Seems like I was baited by a second tank.
Being engaged
I just lost track of it.
Okay, the enemy is now retreating from Tango 1 southwest on the ditch, so no need to shoot at the Tango 1 anymore.
Is it right next to the old wreck?
If you want to shoot the enemy, shoot them at the...
Fuck, I hope they're not using it as thermal cover, because I can't shoot it if it's thermal cover. Geniuses.
That was close.
And the wall
tank is incredibly unhappy with us. I think
they are at the entrance of that complex.
Throw a lot of smoke, you're wasting us time.
Echo 1, Alpha 10, what is your current ammunition situation? Do you still have 1 stick remaining, or are you out?
Echo 1 is down to 1 shot, and we're trying to get a shot on the tank at November 1. This is our last shot. Over.
Copy.
Okay, friendly infantry reinforcing through here. Gonna track that. It takes attention. Just let me know when it emerges. I'm trying to get a shot.
At the moment, at the western side of the November 1.
User
tank
in
is
your
over there.
channel timed out.
UAV says west side of November 1, so yeah, it's still around there.
You have destroyed it before.
Yeah, that's the problem. The destroyed tank is still a thermal contact, so if it hides right behind the corpse of its previous self, I won't be able to kill it. Over.
No, I don't see actually any... Yeah, correct. It's just behind it.
Yeah, UAV confirming the enemy tank is right behind their previous corpse. They know. They know. I'm gonna try and find an angle where I can still kill it. It's gonna take a sec. Keep an eye on it, Joseph.
Holding on the Alpha 10 phase line 1, second floor of the building.
Wait, there's a hunter behind the dead tank?
A hunter went into San Marie.
Gotcha.
And the Tango 1 situation, I don't see enemies in Tango 1. I expect that they move it more towards west, because I can see some movement over there.
That was you, Pi?
Enemy command vehicle spotted entering the town from the west. Objective, over.
1-8.
Echo 1, Alpha 15 is bringing you more ammo.
Infantry seen.
Alpha 15, if I were you, I would leave it at Alpha 3 phase 2. I would leave it at Alpha 3 phase 2 in the building, over.
Enemy vehicle destroyed, I think.
I have 2 sets of ammo. I will bring 1 set to you and the other will go backwards.
No, we are currently in hiding.
Enemy MSP coming towards Sierra 4. Enemy MSP coming to Sierra 4.
Don't engage the enemy MSP, thank you.
Tank fucking found me.
Eyes on enemy vehicle.
Yeah, it's coming towards the village now, actually.
If I don't respond now and then, Joseph, the launcher went down between you and the buildings we love, southwest.
Keep it inside the objective, they can.
Okay.
Can you peek that tank and tell me where it is?
I will inform you when it starts.
Hey, that's the MSP, where is it?
It's coming to... it seems they are going to park in Sierra 9.
Direct west, that doesn't help me very much.
I have eyes on enemies there. Wait, they are our enemies.
Joseph, where is it?
Enemy infantry at Alpha 10 phase line 1 is driving.
Okay, I don't know where the MSP is. I'm gonna engage the tank. Too much noise.
Under the power lines.
But not in any aggressive way.
North of T2.
Copy. Alpha 2, are you still able to hold the Tango 7 area, or did you receive too much of a casualties during the latest bombardment?
275 from me, and it's gone.
The MSP is gone. Okay, gotcha.
It's still in that area, but I can't see it.
If you see it again, you let me know. I'm gonna mosey my way on back to you, but now I want to have a shot on the other tank.
November 1 is starting to head towards north. Yeah, it's leaving the November 1 towards behind the hill at 1, 2, 3.
Okay, enemy tank just left November
Yeah,
1 and went
Echo
behind the
1.
rocks at northwest. On the hill, ridge.
Yep, watch out, where enemy infantry moving towards you, as Mike mentioned.
Have they made it T2? Have they made it east of T2 yet?
Yeah, the enemy MSP is
The north
east
of
of
T-traffic.
Sierra.
Okay, I need you, if you think they're heading eastwards from
So
T2
the
to
enemy's
engage us,
getting
I need you to light them up and
reinforcements
distract
the next
them.
2
I just need you to shoot in their direction.
We're working on.
We're doing our best.
Alpha 10, this is Echo 1. Yosef, we're going to move northeast to Alpha 3 Phase 2. Be mindful of tanks northwest. We're going to rearm inside the building and then proceed east to Echo 1 Phase 2. Got it, Yosef?
Mike, watch out, if one enemy is watching us, northwest, west-northwest.
Do we know if any friendlies are on radio at T3? Because I think I see 2 friendlies that are being engaged by a full squad at
Mike, enemy.
T3.
Friendlies at T3. Confirming. Friendlies at T3 are protecting our flank. This is Echo 1. Over.
Copy. They are being pushed by a squad. They are getting close.
They're aware. I don't think they have an escape route, but they'll fight to the last man. Out.
Die with glory.
Watch out, Mike.
Good luck, boys. Use those ham frags. They're going to go clear you out.
Alpha 15 to all.
I have reports of enemies moving towards you right now,
all
Pi.
kinds of
You got
ammo
this.
With me. Report if you need it. Also AT ammo.
Yes.
Tank re-engaged. Hold on, Yosef. Let's poke out northwest and
Alpha
find this
3
tank.
got hit hard by the tank.
Okay, Platoon, this is Alpha
You go
10.
right, I go left. Find the tank.
Only 30.
It should be on the
Responding
ridge
at left.
above that little
So,
town, so
we are
like our
going to
northwest.
Do a quick engagement here and then start
Yeah, I
moving
can't
towards
get
the
eyes.
potential.
Keep looking.
baseline
It's
to
there
live.
somewhere. It just
Over.
shot. It might have hid, but if it re-emerges, we gotta be ready. Just keep looking. We'll hang there for a sec.
To retreat towards potential baseline 2 in around 10 minutes. If
Let
we
me
are
control
not,
my short-range
if we
weapon.
don't take too much casualties before it over.
Where the tank fired from?
I'm good. Got hit. Not major.
UAV, this is AT. I just got hit there a little bit of tank.
Yeah, the enemy tank is now northwest side of the hill 123.
I heard northwest side of hill 123 is
They
enemy
are now
tank.
behind the hill cover.
The tank almost direct hit me. Like I can barely see anything.
Alpha 3 has
Jet
to
seeing
retreat.
south.
Okay, the enemy tank actually moved west, not east.
Enemy is north, west,
What's your location, Alpha 3?
I'm gonna continue falling back past the buildings east.
Directly towards us, west,
Like 75 meters, we're on the
50
trees.
to 100
Copy.
meters.
What's your strength?
We're full, but we're injured.
I'm embedding the compound.
I took a hit. I'm back.
I got a bunch of dead tanks. Yosef, you live?
Alpha
The enemies.
1. Alpha 15.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Find me this tank. It's on hill 123's west side. It's actually not east.
Shit.
GPU just narrowly missed us. Great. Leave me at
Enemy
once. I
tank
must hide.
now shooting the Echo 1 guys from the November 1 again.
Okay, I report. Enemy tank has moved back to November 1. I'm gonna peek November 1.
Alpha 1, send a patrol to Tango 8. Alpha 1-5 will deliver them to Tango 9, where they will start digging in for new positions.
Yosef, find me this tank, I beg of you.
Also send a patrol to Tango 8, so 1-5 can deliver them to their second positions. Over.
I'm moving back.
Overexposed. Dead tank. UAV, this is AT. I do not see the enemy tank. I need you to guide me on. November 1?
East of T2.
Alpha 1 and Alpha 2. Did you copy the order?
Repeat for the
Bill, you good?
I'm alive. I'm next to you on those big white rocks, and I'm waiting for the UAV to tell me if the tank is at November 1 or what.
Tango 8. Alpha 1-5 will deliver them to Tango 9, where they will start digging their own.
I see you directly in front of me.
Tango Alpha 2
Yeah, I'm getting eyes on November.
do the same thing, send 2 guys to Tango 8, so they can start digging in.
Oh, hello.
Alpha 1 copies.
Tango, Echo 1, the enemies are in the small...
No medic! Get away from us!
They are not in the main house, they are in the
We were
small
here, bro.
building.
This is our fucking
And
There's a tank. There's a tank that's gonna blow up everything here, and we gotta kill it.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Yeah, indeed.
There's no medic here. That must be his
now
east.
in the complex, which is between the Tango 2, Sierra 7 and Tango 3 in the middle.
UAV, I'm being engaged by a tank's main cannon. I need you to simplify it down to the tank is peeking at November 1, the tank's not.
The buildings have enemies inside, so if somebody just shoots 80
Oh, they're
weapons, examples,
they're talking about the main. The UAV's talking about the main town. I don't know where the tank is at all. I suspect November 1. Oh, no, that's a rock. Well, it can see us.
An enemy tank was now just top of hill 1, 2, 3, and it's backward, going backwards again. I think the enemy has now both tanks again.
I'm running. Yeah, you get across the field first.
Hill 1, 2, 3 and November 1.
And you know what? I'm gonna re-peek it. I'm gonna re-peek it.
This is Alpha 3, we need a medic.
Enemy moving towards Tango 2. Enemy moving towards Tango 2 from southwest of it.
Enemy reported on Tango 2. How am I not dead? This CSAT armor is ridiculous. I think the tank it didn't hit me, it landed in front of me, but still.
At hill 1, 2, 3.
These poor tanks are dealing with this fucking ludicrous CSAT armor. I should be dead. Did you see a secondary explosion?
No. Possible destroying enemy tank. Possible destroying
UAV
of enemy
says
tank
maybe
at
it's destroyed.
Hill 1, 2, 3. Excellent work. I can see some burning.
I hear cook-off.
Okay,
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yes!
Start moving towards
Like smoke.
potential
Wait, you got it?
baseline.
Yes, we killed it!
I repeat, start moving towards
We killed
potential baseline 2.
Let's go phase line 2. Hey, Beck Pie, you alive out there?
Copy once you hear it. Over.
Alpha 3 copy.
Alpha 1 copy.
Beck Pie, if you guys can hear me, make your way from T3 to 4
Alpha
to Echo
1,
1 phase
track
2.
Alpha 2 with you.
Over.
It seems that they aren't listening on long range net.
Oh my god.
Echo 1 also start moving towards your Echo baseline 3 position.
So anyways, yeah, you guys didn't get the stream of the first hour of this event, but it was basically just more of that.
Tango 2 moving towards east.
So that's gotta be
on
4
the
tanks, right, Yosef?
Smaller complex that has no name.
Yeah, 4. How many do they have in total?
They had 2 at start. I think they had 2 in reserve, so hopefully that's it. If they have 2 more, then we got more stuff to do.
November 2 was enemy tank, I believe. Alpha 2 was reporting it.
Oh fuck, wait. I gotta ask Alpha 10 if they left the ammo for us in that longhouse we just passed.
Smoking at the hill 1, 2, 3.
I'm kinda goofy, but at least the tank's dead. However, there might be EI pushing up on there in a sec, so let's be quick. Alpha 10, this is Echo 1.
Set for 10 or
10, this is Echo 1. Did you leave reserve ammo for the Titan AT launcher at Alpha 3 Phase 2 buildings? Yes, no? Over.
I believe Alpha 1-5 did. Over. Did you repeat last order to start withdrawing towards Echo baseline 3? Over.
Echo 1 is moving back to phase line 2. Do you want us to move back to phase line 3? Question?
Correct, since I'm currently ordering the rest of the platoon to move to potential phase line 2. You will be cut off at phase line 2. Over.
Echo 1 copies. We're going back to the longhouse first for our rearm. Over.
Are we doing phase line 2 or phase line 3?
Okay, we're going to phase line 3, and everybody else is going to phase line 2. So we're actually running all the way back into the major town if we can make it. Though walking up here, maybe there's EI in this house. Let's just... Hopefully there's ammo here. Get on Whisper and raise your gun. I mean, honestly, there might be EI running up southwest in like 10 minutes. 10 seconds.
That's our fucking effort northwest.
Phase line 1 marker area. South
200 meters.
They are closing the only buildings that are at the Alpha 3.
Let's just look in the building and go.
Copy.
Alpha 15 didn't leave us shit. Let's get out of here. Alpha 1-5. This is Echo 1.
Alpha 15.
Alpha 15 is Echo 1. We are bingo on ammo. We heard that you left some in the house at Alpha something phase line 2, but there's nothing here.
What's your location currently?
We can meet you at Alpha 3
phase 2.
dot.
Drone, have they made it to the building? Confirmed at Echo 1, Phase 1?
Wait. No, they are not yet on the buildings. They are just at the west of it. At Alpha 3.
Stay out of the road, stay out of the road. Enemies emerging out of the road west of us.
Just on the buildings. And Alpha 10, this is...
We are being very closely chased by enemies. Pi, how you doing? I heard you check in earlier.
We are enemies on Echo.
Enemy drone
You're where?
moving now around at Tango 2, flying low. I'm following it.
Sorry, one more time?
Alpha 15.
At the old respawn.
Gotcha, you're at T4. Oh, the old MSP. Okay, we're near you. Meet us at Beechcrest. Can you navigate there?
Can you look northwest?
Hello. Careful on the road cross. I think enemies are starting to cover the road. So if you cross quick.
Echo
Meet us at
guys,
Beechcrest.
where are you?
This is Echo guys. We're gonna be at Beechcrest.
At the north of Chapoy. It's flying
Bring you
actually
ammo
pretty
there.
low.
Thank you. We'll meet you there in about about a minute or two.
Our 2 is just got it. It's still moving. There's
Pi, yeah, you keep getting cut off.
enemies, west south.
Alpha 3, Alpha 15.
Back, they're moving east now.
Damn, that's a big flank. Joseph, say some on the net, man. Unless he went down too.
Enemies on the hill.
The enemy is coming now to the buildings of baseline 3. Actually, they are shooting your guys. Alpha 3, was it?
Break, we have enemies at Hill 106. Echo, this is Alpha 15. Did you guys hear me?
Alpha 15, run. They're on the hill.
Yeah, I heard. I was just trying to...
Yeah, correct. They are 156. That is good one. Keep shooting that machine gunner.
Oh, thank you, Spag.
It's,
Joseph, you okay?
And moving them. Good fire, good fire.
Joseph, I'm doubling back to look for you, man. The hill's getting lit up by the Spag.
Patrol so far I have seen on top of that hill 106. 3 guys.
Joseph, I couldn't find you, man. Where the fuck are you? Pi, Beck, do your best to just continue moving back. Alpha 1-5 is not going to meet us to rearm us. We're just going back to our Phase 3 positions. Phase 3.
Move it more south.
And man, there's EI all over. There's some right in fucking front of me.
I will drop you guys on
Some enemy individuals are south of the... actually at the Tango 5. At the Tango 5 between Tango 6. Some
I'm going off comms. I got enemy within 10 meters.
In the open fields. They are trying to attack the Tango 6 clear.
Where are you?
I was kind of hanging out near the spag for a bit. I'm kind of disorientated. Give me a moment.
Alpha 10, Alpha 1.
Do you see north of
Do you still want us
I'm
to
just
dig
gonna
in
keep walking
this
and we
Tango
find
10
each other,
region?
find each other.
No, it seems that we don't have time for that. Start slowly moving towards your Alpha 1.
Yeah, Tango 10
Alpha 1
at the
copy.
baseline.
Also, if Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 can hear, start slowly withdrawing towards.
Oh, hey, Joseph. We were having a healthy dose of too much fun. We were blowing up so much shit that the enemy basically walked around us. But hey, those enemies that got on 106 got lacerated by the Spag. But now there's enemies walking up T5 and they're on us. I think I domed one, but you never know if you kill them all the way.
Yeah. Here I was thinking I'd see my wife and kids.
We almost, I mean, we made it through a whole phase without dying, which was crazy. So the respawn for the launcher's lost. The respawn for the launcher is going to be on Pi. Good. Okay, Pi. Then we'll be back in the fight with good ammo in 4 minutes, and we will be able to make it on pace to Echo 1 Phase 3 to watch the hills and do what we did at the beginning of the game. So we're not too far off.
If they allow to use it, they now have 2 Titan launchers. If they
Why would they have 2 Titan launchers?
I died.
You had a second launcher on you?
I got shot in open field, yeah. I just respawned and
Oh, you had just respawned. Okay, well, fuck. They have ammo with that one, right? They didn't have any ammo with mine.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll ask Command if we should expect the enemy to pick up our Titan launchers and use them. Maybe. That's a big threat to the Spag and very unlucky infantry, but we don't have a lot of tanks or anything.
That respawn was a real clusterfuck.
How much time do we have left in the operation?
I started getting shot at. Like 30 minutes maybe?
I mean, we started at what, 5:25. It's about 30 minutes till 8.
Yeah.
Isn't it 2 hours runtime?
In the post, it had about 3 hours.
Well, it's also till they ran out of tickets. So it's a question of how many of them we killed, and the answer is a lot. We killed 4 tanks.
Yeah.
And were you guys think we were landing any shots or just harassing them?
I definitely injured guys. I shot one guy up close.
Nice.
Or like multiple guys up close, but I don't know if I killed anyone. Also, side note, I don't have any markers on my map, which is kinda not great.
What can I share with you? I can't share without re-importing everything, and I don't think I can re-import because you can't mark after game start, and I would also have to be the commander. So I will just, Beck will guide you. Where is Beck? I wonder what they're up to.
I've got the Google Doc open on mine. They were running east. I told them to just run east.
From T3 to T4 to 106?
From the respawn.
From the respawn, okay. Well, hopefully they made it past Garden House. Once they go down the hill, they'll be a little safer. Yeah, I got murked by enemies northeast of T5, 100 meters, 200 meters maybe. They're pretty much to the road.
I got shot from enemies on the hill to your south.
Hill 106, yeah. The Spag nuked that whole hilltop.
Not lighting it up here. Yeah, but they still guys on there. And also, I think he got shot from the building we spawned next to. Or like, close to it.
Well, I hope the MSP made it away. Did you see it drive over the hill?
Yeah, it drove away.
Okay, we have one spare MSP if things go wrong, but only one spare MSP. That's it. And we need it, because if we ever go back to our base spawn, the game is almost over, because their tanks can hold towards our spawn really well. Our spawn is narrow.
Yeah, let's just hope that T1000 makes its difference.
So we're protecting it, I know that, but I don't know if we can actually use it or not. I have no idea.
Yeah, we can use it.
Okay, well, I don't know who's getting in it. Spag crew?
The T1000.
Who the fuck's getting in the T1000?
The Spag.
Okay, fair enough.
We won't have anti-air, but we'll have a T1.
Well, we need anti-air, so I hope Command is like the one that jumps in it for shits and giggles.
They're not supposed to. According to the plan, it's a Spag.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna...
Okay, welcome back. Please gather around.
Yeah, we're not protecting. We don't have a name.
We're gathered.
Okay. Echo 1, do you have all of your guys with you?
We have 3 out of 4 and the launcher and the ammo.
Okay,
no medic.
Start moving towards your baseline 3 position.
Alrighty. Follow me, fellas. We're going southwest.
Alpha 3, Alpha 2, Alpha 1, also get to your baseline 3
Check on net. Alpha 3. Rather, Echo on net.
Right.
Tunnel, yep.
This is Beck, I'm online.
Hey, Beck, where you at?
Are you dying with glory?
Great fucking question.
Were you
Beck, if you head east to the port, then you'll be able to orient yourself from there. Once you get to the water, you will know you are. We're trying to go to Alpha. We're trying to go to Echo 1 Phase 3. Echo 1 Phase 3.
We send 2 guys to Papatu.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Copy.
Some
Alpha
guy,
please, respawners are on their way, so once they are there, you can deploy them back to Delta 6 with you.
Just, I would go out on foot. There's enemies as far as Hill 106 and the previous MSP. There's probably enemies as far as Garden House now.
What is your ETA with your
repair?
Over.
About 100 seconds.
Copy. Once you get there, I want you to blast the enemy sheet out of the Tango 6 and Tango 8 areas, whatever you can see at the hilltop. Over.
Victor copies.
It's not the right compound. But it feels like the right compound.
Okay, I think I have a loose idea of where I am. There's a gas station east of me, which means I'm pretty close to you guys.
Keep following me, folks. We're not in our position yet. South. Follow me.
Phase 3 is the north foot of the big hill, Monty. Yes?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Okay, fantastic. I'll be there soon.
UAV, this is AT back on net. Okay, the compound desired is trimmed in blue with a small little cute building. Or just past it.
Echo 1, this is Alpha 10 on the Arditana channel. We are going to stop the usage of this channel, so move back to the Alpha general channel. Over.
Break. Alpha 10, before you leave net, we've killed 4 enemy tanks. Should that be all of them, or do they have more in reserve? Yes, no? Over.
Don't know. Over.
Copy out. Okay, no more crazy net. It's just this net in long range.
Eyes on a full team at Beechcraft working its way down the hill.
Copy that, Alpha 3.
I also see the infrared. If you see a clump of 3 or more infantry, you can blow them up. You absolutely can blow them up. I suspect they're out of tanks, but there's the 30% chance they still have 2 reserve tanks. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe they'll also get petty stuff from the Zeus. You never know. But we will be looking around thermals. I'm going to space. Do not be right next to each other. They still have a jet. They still have cluster bombs. They really, really, really hate us. In fact, I'm going to get up in the vineyard to the south and spot for y'all. You're welcome to use the thermals liberally, Pi. Don't get sniped.
Wait, there's at least 1 enemy infantry. 2 enemy infantry. On those ones direct next to the
If it's 3 or more, you don't need to ask. Just lock and engage. Remember, you can hold your breath with right click. I do have movement of EI along the hill face towards us.
Echo, this is Alpha 3. We have spare Titan shots for you.
I have met up with Pi.
Alpha 3, this is Echo 1. I can actually come pick them up. Are you at position P1?
Have a Titan, maybe?
Yes, sir.
I actually have a guy moving through there retreating who's still alive from the last wave. I'll have them grab it. Over.
Take cover.
Copy. Green box.
Hey, Beck, where are you right now?
I'm with Pi in the blue compound.
Okay, Beck, how much room do you have in your backpack?
It's half full.
Okay, hey, Yosef. Yosef, I want you to drop all your reserve ammo inside one of these buildings, and then Yosef, march west to P1 and ask Alpha 3 where their green box is that has spare AT ammo for us. Grab it, bring it back here.
Alright.
Thank you, Yosef.
So, which bearing do I need to head down?
If you have the mark, it's direct west, P1. We are at Echo 1, Phase 3.
Yeah, I see it at just right west.
Yeah, be careful. There's a lot of enemies in the hills.
If I come back, I come back.
Faint engine, far west.
drone is back in the air.
Drone, please watch A3 T13 position for me. I think they're moving up the map border.
Say again, which position?
I'm at Alpha 3, phase line 3. Please look to my west on the beach.
Copy that.
Alpha 3, this is Echo 1. I can see above A3 towards the beach crest. No movement there yet. Over.
Yeah, we pissed them off. They ran a little bit, but I think some people made it down.
It's on enemy squad, man.
How far? If any of them are, like, in the valley, let me know. And again, if you see a clump of 3 or more, just shoot.
Go for it.
Have your response.
Remember to zoom in, it's not that close.
Yes.
God, that jump scared me.
Yes, feel free to pull.
Fuck. Good hit, they're freaking out. I got 1 wounded, 1 on con. I'm gonna light them up from here. Across the way, equal elevation, 800 meters.
We have some ready to be delivered to you for.
We got plenty of 80 rockets also.
You could bring some
I'm
to
gonna be in the
Delta
face.
6.
Joseph, did you get that ammo yet?
No. Haven't even gone in P1 yet. But
You should get going. Thank you.
Frank, that engine is getting louder, I think.
I'm here.
Wheel, what's it?
10 seconds.
I got no report from the UAV.
Enemy tank at
Enemy
the
tank call?
Hill 106. It's at the eastern side of it, western side of
Call for Hill 106. Hill 106 is across the bay west. It's on, quote, the eastern side of it. I'm looking for it now. Don't die. I'll try and find it first before you expose yourself.
our main base, or the, main Bristol
ammo taken,
base.
heading back.
UAV Echo 1, no eyes on enemy tank. Could I get another call for that enemy tank? Over.
Yeah, 106 western side of it, just behind the hill.
Okay, enemy tank
at
is
the
west
very
side of Hill 106. Maybe about to emerge.
Okay, everybody, so
I
if you're
think you should stay in cover, Pi, and I'll tell you when it emerges.
Start using the seashore for response. Don't use the main road anymore if the enemy has reached Hill
engine northwest
106
of
with their heavy weaponry.
I'm now flying the drone basically top of the enemy tank, so it is just both tanks actually. They are both tanks are just straight south from the Tango 9, straight south.
Okay.
And just next to the Hill 106 marker.
I need everyone to pay attention to this. Both enemy tanks are postured west of Hill 106 to emerge. Pi, stay alive, safe, and in cover. The jet's going to try and kill you before they emerge. I am going to peek out, and when they emerge, be ready to engage on the top of Hill 106. Bunch of spotters already on 106 looking for us.
I think they popped out the Futura.
And about the enemy in front at the beach, there's 2-3 guys at the eastern side of Hill 106.
I'm gonna hold
Break,
back
break.
the vineyard if that's okay.
Hill 106, spotters also have our captured Titan. They're aiming the Titan at our AO. Be advised, enemy Titan aimed at our AO. Over. That's definitely a boxy Titan, not a PCI.
10 secs away.
Alright, hide when you get here, because they're aiming a Titan AT at us that they stole. I'm looking for them tanks. But the UAV will let us know exactly when they crest as well.
Wait till my stamina recovers.
Pi, if I go down, make sure you get on 67.1 if I go down.
Yeah, that enemy in front at the beach is
67.1.
marker area. 2-3 guys, nothing else. Do we have where else the enemy contacts are? Well, there is enemy squad at around Tango 3 now.
Another squad element pushing down the hill.
Yeah, actually I correct myself. Tango 4, Tango 14 area.
Alpha 2, this is Alpha 10. I want you to suppress the bridge crest with Alpha 3, over.
One tank coming to the firing position at north side of the hill 106. One
tank is about to emerge 106 north. I'm gonna get eyes on and then I'll call you up, Pi. I will call you up in a moment. Yeah, it's over the crest now. From me, 260. From you, 250. Over the crest, moving left to right. Just fired and it's backing up. If you have time, take a shot. It's above red smoke. Direct other side. It's about to be in cover again. It's in cover again from you, 250. I will tell you if it re-emerges. Hide if you didn't shoot. Hide.
And second tank going on firing position. Negative. No. They are staying hidden.
Echo 1 did not have time to take a shot. Let us know if it re-emerges. Over.
Yep. And the enemy full squad at just the building next to the Tango 14 southeast.
What's that vehicle to a south?
Building southeast of Tango 14.
I wouldn't worry about any vehicles south.
Full enemy squad.
We have friendly Ifrits and trucks around.
Situation on Papa 1, are we able to still hold it, or do you need to fall back?
So the tank emerged on the when the rocks stopped north of Hill 106, which from you guys I think it's still 240 bearing. And I will let you know if it comes out again. Both tanks are holding there and they're going to try and make quick peeks, I suppose.
They are widespread.
As for Beck and Yosef, you guys are welcome to emerge and try to light up the enemies that keep running down this hill southwest. Just, you know, don't get blasted. There's a lot of targets out there running down the hill southwest.
Right.
We are spread out.
I see a tank moving back and forth west-southwest. It's about to re-emerge. I will let you know, Pi, to come out. But right now it's just
enemy tank
edging
coming
me.
on firing position again north.
Okay, here it comes. 250, Pi, emerge. You can barely see it, I think. If you can't, then just get back in cover and I'll move you.
Our AT guys at Alpha 1 phase 3.
Hide, hide, hide.
I'll bring the ammo there.
Great hit, cook off.
Enemy infantry now at the...
Vaunu palaa tuolla mäen päällä.
At the building.
Make sure you have plenty of reserve shots. That second tank might emerge. I will let you know. Otherwise, hide.
North of the Papa 1. North of the Papa 1 complex, one enemy squad. It's the same squad that was just a minute ago at
Sounds good. Yosef, Beck, there's infantry moving down the hill near White Smoke. Oh, they spotted me. There's infantry moving down the hill near White Smoke if you guys want to emerge and suppress. I have contact west, far. I think there's contact on the other hill. I gotta move.
Good job, Echo 1, and the second tank is 50 meters south of it, and it's looking straight east, so they are trying to shoot top of the hill 106, maybe. But at the moment they are hidden.
UAV, this is Echo 1. I just took fire from northwest. Can you check Finger Crest Hill or T10 for enemy presence? Over.
Copy
what
that.
do you need me to place the ammo?
There's enemies on the hill, on the forest, just southeast of the... actually, northeast of the Tango 14. There is at least enemies in that
I need to make sure
forest.
Pi's position is concealed, so I'm only going to be here a sec, and you should also only be here a sec. I'm going to move somewhere else and shoot at the enemies coming across the valley. Pi, be careful on your right. I know you're aiming at shit. If you want to blow up something, blow it up. But I can spot for you. You don't need to emerge. And there's also maybe enemies on the right moving around towards Finger Crest. I just got shot at from like the northwest.
Check Papa 1 to see if Alpha 3 is still occupying it. Over.
Engine
very quiet, at least in the open of it.
Copy.
And the one enemy squad is still at...
Sounds like the MSP northeast.
Complex. Enemy tank moving, and it's now coming top of the hill.
Enemy tank is emerging, same spot, Pi. Are you ready to peek? I don't have eyes, but the UAV does. I'll try to guide you.
Hill 106 on the highest point.
And it sounds like the tank is actually going for the tippy top of 106, which would be further left. I'm going to look for it. Alpha 3, this is Echo 1.
Alpha 1, we have enemy west.
Enemy PCMO on the peak, 240. I don't see the tank yet.
Yeah, they are behind the... They are at the road, the power line. Yeah, the power line area, there is around half squad. Maybe full squad, but they're very spread out.
Copy. Alpha 1 and Alpha 2.
Yosef, find Beck and work with them to harass the people coming down the valley west. Me and Pi will focus on the tanks, Yosef.
7/Tango 14, over. Alpha 3, also try to get your eyes on Papa 10 to see if the enemy is trying to flank us, over.
Back where you at?
I'm on
The enemy
the
tank is keeping behind the
outcropping
hill
on the
106.
south side of the mountain.
Okay.
Somewhere. I've got eyes on that whole sight line.
The enemy is still holding on the
I found you.
previously said north of Papa 1,
Pi, get hidden. Pi, get hidden.
and the tank is now engaging north.
If you see a group, you can shoot, but then hide again. The tank is currently in reserve over Hill 106. That tank is hiding for a while. That's gonna be the Spag. God, it's so
The enemy
scary.
in front is just behind the wall, the rock walls west of the Alpha 1's location. They are
If it's taking a
being
while to
pointed,
lock
they
the
are
eye, don't
not
remain
able to
emerged.
move.
Don't remain exposed there for too long. If it's not working, it doesn't work. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just only half squad shooting towards Alpha 1.
That's EI in the compound.
And
with
that
the
one main
water
squad is
cistern.
still at north
Right.
of Papa 1. No sign
Which
of
compound?
How many
the pa-
minutes?
one squad at
Friendly should be in their
north
phase
of
3
Papa
positions
1,
if that's any hint for you,
complex
Yosef.
that does not have name, and they are
The
trying
one
to
right
push
next to
some
the
recon
MSR
elements
checkpoint
towards
mark.
east, southeast of it.
Northwest of
And
T13.
second squad
That should be enemy.
in strength of half squad is at west of Alpha 1 behind the smokes. They are not able to move. That is so
I'm gonna need
small.
more ammo, Pi.
That was good hit on that who shot at the Papa 1.
I'm gonna
Very
get you
good
more
hit,
ammo,
got
Pi, and UAV reports. Good hit.
Victor 1, this is Alpha 10. Do you have any machine guns or other light weaponry? With,
Okay,
T1
shoot again. There's now healers at that location.
Hey,
Shoot
I got a
again.
report. If you can shoot again, same spot,
Whoever's
Pi.
on
If you can
that,
shoot again, do it. Do it. They have people
fire
that came
on
in for
the,
casualties.
Papa 1 north.
Yosef, where's my ammo?
Just found all
Yeah,
those
once-
walls that are still not broken.
Yosef, I thought you dropped the ammo off in the blue compound. If you didn't, you need to come back here right now.
Keep
Over.
shooting. They are very disorganized. They are not able to evacuate themselves, and I'm thinking they are getting hits by the... Spread out the fire left and right more. You are shooting
Here,
only
just drop it on the ground, take care of it, and then go back to
bodies
back.
now.
Victor 1, Alpha 10.
Thank you.
What they are currently up to with your vehicle, over.
Victor 1 is engaging the enemy in front of the beach.
You didn't need to drop your backpack. You can come back and get it if you want.
To bait enemy Merkava up on top of the hill.
Copy, sounds good.
The
Keep at it.
Merkava is
just
healing
ammo.
itself. The
Fair
Merkava
enough.
is healing
Fair enough.
itself.
You're lighter now. I mean, you can run fast.
It's stationary at the
Yeah,
moment,
some better
but
probe.
the tank is looking towards the north.
Okay, our
of
T100 is
Victor
now active. That's with the engine next to us is the T100.
And Alpha 1,
was
your
active 10
situation
minutes ago,
west of you
just
is
kicking
pretty
ass
good.
now.
I think all the enemies behind the wall are now wounded and so on. I don't see any enemies trying to get towards you, so you are able to reinforce yourself.
Just dog firing at a spotter that's cresting. I guess a tank commander cresting
The
probably
only main
250.
enemy force
There is a
acting
shot
at the
right there at your
moment
feet.
is the Papa
If you want to pick
1,
that up, Pi.
and just keep
And then
pounding
get back
on
in
that
cover.
wall. They are healing people behind that wall.
Yeah, the jet's heading
Behind
back.
this
the
wall.
blue
Just
compound to
found everything you get
Say again, Pi.
to pass those walls.
Heading to the blue compound to reposition.
Sounds good. Sounds good. If you have an angle from there to hit those people that you, the infantry you hit with AT, the UAV is screaming about how great another shot would be because they're doing medical.
I'll try.
The tank is on the move. It's now moving a little bit north from its current position.
I got to report UAV. Tank at 106 is on the
Trying to
move.
shoot
I'm going
Victor
to
1.
tell you when it tries to emerge.
And it went back.
And it pussied out. Okay, I'll let you know if it peaks. Otherwise, you can just keep watching the valley and a tight angle to keep yourself safe, Pi. Beck, Yosef, you guys harassing fire on the enemy?
For Alpha 1, I can see only anymore one
Doing what I
enemy
can,
behind
yeah.
the
No hits,
rock
but
walls.
I don't need them.
If you
holding
guys
his
feel
position.
ineffectual and if you're not even really slowing those enemies down, I recommend you come back through us and reinforce
It's the
Alpha 3
the tallest
at Alpha 3 Phase 3,
over
aka
there,
Papa
in
1.
the middle of that
Copy?
wall.
Copy.
If you want extra rifle ammo and grenades, let me know. I can hand it over.
Can you guide me to it? I'm approaching it from the northeast.
I'm doing fine for now.
Are you having some AT weapon on your back?
Backpack radio. I'm passing the power line now.
Ah, yeah, I see you, Boomeri.
Echo 1, Alpha 10, over.
Alpha 10, this is Echo 1. Question, is Alpha 3 still at phase 3? And then go ahead, over.
Nope. Alpha 3 is currently on the way to either to your position or to Papa 10, over. Papa 1 is currently empty.
Copy, I'll pass it along. Where do you want Echo 1 to move? Our front is not secure anymore.
Echo 1 for now stay there. Alpha 3 is currently coming to you or past you to Papa 10, over.
Echo 1 copies, out. Yosef Beck, change of plans. Yosef Beck, change of plans. Alpha 3 in front of us is dead. I need you guys to find a way to cover our front. That is like Papa 10 area. You can go to Papa 10, or you can just find a place to watch it from the mountain, but make sure our west front is covered for Pi. Do you copy, Beck?
Copy.
Copy.
Alright, let me know when you're set up to do so. Over.
I mean, I got a sweep I can spot right here.
You need to be able to make sure no one can sneak through that forest to our direct west, and if you can do that from here, from there, then that's fine. But let me know when you're set up. Shots on Pi. Shots came from low west-northwest from us, 290. Probably MSR Trapois mark, maybe as far as the compound northeast of MSR Trapois mark. However it's fucking pronounced. Let's get you back in the blue compound, Pi. We don't need to play with, we don't need to play tiddlywinks out here.
Trying to move towards northeast.
Yeah.
And the enemy situation at north of Papa 1 still the same. They are still nearby the wall. So if you have any weapons, just pound on that wall that they are smoking at the moment. They are still moving around it.
And the pop smoke.
Are you talking about enemies far northwest of us near Alpha 1 Phase 3 pop smoke?
And Alpha 1, the enemy west of the
I mean, they should be, the enemies should be upon us west very soon if they're that far north, so just make sure no one walks up on us west without us giving time to run, okay?
Yeah.
Alpha 1 copy.
I mean, I'm still
if you Alpha 1 can shoot the
what's it? Alpha.
Yeah, the complex and
Alpha 2 Phase 3.
Papa 1 north and between the Delta 7. That complex, if you can shoot there, it will help the.
Okay, then they'll push in from our northwest. Can you also see our northwest? We'll cover D5 and north, but you need to see our northwest and west.
I can see west and north.
Okay, as long as nobody can sneak by, then I'll feel great. Oh, that's a CSAT retreating from white smoke.
The tank at the moment is at top of the hill 106, and it's looking. I would say it's
enemy tank might be peeking.
The Alpha 1's location at the moment.
Enemy tank is peeking on hill 106 crest. Pi, let me find it first before you peek it. It'll be from us like 260. A lot of EI moving down the hill. No enemy tank. Hey Pi, we got a lot of shots. If you want to create a casualty situation, engage the EI at 255 coming down the hill crest.
Yep.
I'm looking for the tank.
Alpha 10 or P10.
Alpha 1.
Copy.
This is Alpha 7.
Yep. What?
Tank engaging something.
Pi, you're not holding down your push and talk key long enough. You're getting your messages cut off every time. Over.
Wait, what? I'm not saying much.
I would say that if our anti-tank guys, if you get somewhere in the southern side
they're among the rocks at 255 on point.
Papa 3 or Papa 4 or even Mount
that said, get off the rock. You're just standing up there for 10 seconds. If you don't find anything, then just tell me. I didn't find anything, Whale, and get back in cover.
At the moment, completely. It's not looking at east at all.
I was trying to get
Yeah, come on, try to flank a bit south.
Oh, I see them now moving through the forest at 260. They actually went further to our right.
Try to get the tank from a hill.
Don't worry about it. I'll just harass them with my rifle. You just keep an eye out for that tank.
Alpha 3 should be able to cover you from then, so there shouldn't be any enemy contact in front of you. Over.
As long as they haven't moved up the beach, yes.
The enemy carpet bombed the Alpha 1's location, and the enemy from north of Papa 1 is now trying to move towards the Delta 7. There is still some troops on the main building of the old position, and the first troops of enemy are now entering the Delta 2. Delta 7. But only like 2-3 guys are entering.
Main watch back out.
At the moment I can only see like one enemy squad in total strength.
Blow that up.
Yeah, don't blow up friendlies.
Yeah, actually 2. The second enemy squad is now holding beach party at the Alpha 3 location.
Enemies made it into Alpha 3. They made it into the A3 mark. Joseph, back, be advised.
And the left side of it, at this western side of it, you will get 4 guys.
Copy.
Alpha 3 building, west side of it, outside. 3-4 enemies.
Echo 1 reporting, we can't see into there. It's too low, over.
Yeah, copy that. And the tank...
Jet, we're really exposed. I'm getting cover.
It has moved a little bit. Yeah, it moved a little bit to west now. Most likely you won't see it, but when it comes again, you might see the leaders. The leaders are outside at the moment. And
Echo 1 copies UAV. Just let me know if it peaks. If it peaks, let me know.
Yep. Copy that. And half squad of enemies still at the north of
Pi, okay?
1.
Yosef
Complex.
just got fucking rocketed. No?
It could have been a Titan.
And 2 guys at Delta 7.
Sounded like
Alpha 10, Alpha 1.
Yeah, they didn't take
Except
it
for
out.
Alpha 10.
Okay, man, let's go.
Can Alpha 1 try and attack Delta 7?
That was a PCML.
If you feel like it's,
It could help
you
with
can
the
set
bulge.
a patrol at least.
Okay, hey, can you guys re-emerge and make sure our front is
I
not
can
getting
guide
looked up
you.
on? Because honestly, I think we have 2 minutes till the guys at Alpha 3
Yeah.
arrive on
enemy
us and kill us.
pullback, they are not watching your location
Yeah,
at the
I'm gonna
moment. They are
run.
just behind the buildings at west side of the Delta 7. 2 guys.
Yeah, actually, Alpha 1 try to take back Delta 7.
Pi,
I
hang
will
around the blue
your
buildings and I'll let you know when we're retreating.
Alpha
When we
7
retreat, we'll be
scout
going
out, coordinate with Alpha 1.
southeast first and then maybe on to Monte South.
Yep, I'm inside the blue compound right now.
Gotcha, I'm right next to you south. I'm just trying to watch our front.
Yep.
Alpha 3, this is Alpha 10. Do you still have eyes on the beach crest and the beach? Over.
Kind of.
Define, kind of. Over.
There's definitely spots where they could sneak through, but there's a lot of trees, but semi-view. What's our priority of being here?
1 enemy
How
patrol
close back?
trying to advance from the Alpha 3 towards the Papa 1.
Hard tell, not particularly.
Copy that.
Okie
Alpha 3, I want you
dokie.
to
Yosef,
prevent
I need you to get in the
incursions.
forest west of us and be a physical barrier.
Beach crest to Papa 2. Over.
Alright, on it.
Copy, will do.
You can go wherever you want, just make sure they don't walk up on us west without you saying something. Or us hearing you getting shot. That's good enough for me as well. Beck, if you're not feeling particularly effective, go join
Where's
Yosef.
current
He
enemy
needs a +1.
Last known
Just
position
a
of
moment,
enemy
I'm being shot
north
at.
of Papa 1.
Okie dokie. Once you disengage,
around
Yosef is in the forest
Delta
just
7
west, downhill from the
over.
buildings.
Over.
Copy.
All I want is that last tank to peak so we can kill the last tank and then we get to say we killed every tank in the op.
They're on Alpha 3 phase 3.
Report from friendlies, enemies are pushing
Copy
on
that.
Alpha 3 phase 3 now.
Set a patrol to Papa 10. Over.
Yeah, that's where they shot me from.
Yosef, once Beck makes it to you, if you guys want to push forward to P10, or if you guys want to go even southwest and just watch the road so nobody can cross that road, it's up to you. Whatever you feel is best to keep them off west with a
Enemy
longer
at the
sight line.
Delta 7 destroyed.
Tank just peaked.
Enemy tank
Yeah,
now
tank peaked and then
shooting
came back. It's on the
towards
peak at
the,
245. You might even be able to see it, Pi. It's
location
behind an
of
olive
Alpha
tree.
2.
Probably your 240 at the very tippy top. Yeah, I can see the turret rotating and the commander's looking for you, Pi. If you emerge and try and get a shot off, it just shot again, dust cloud.
Oh shit, they wiped the
This is
squad.
a
3, I believe my squad leader is down. However, I'm still up. Enemies claim to be in Hopper 1.
Pi,
Currently
just get up on this rock.
Just east of them, sorry, at P10.
Try and lock behind the olive tree, and if you can't, move further right.
Copy over.
Copy. Alpha 2 is going to watch Power 1 if there are enemies.
Yep, still behind the olive tree, kind of facing us, 2, 4, 3-ish. You see the thermal?
Friendly.
I don't see it.
Okay, I heard no. Move further right along the top of the rock, and if not, we'll get you in the valley so you're even further right.
Alpha 7, Alpha 10, can you hear me? Over.
I'm linking up with friendlies in P10.
Alpha
Fine by
7,
me.
Alpha 10, can you hear me? Over.
Joseph and Beck are
Saw
linked
engine
up.
shimmer just over the hill. Pi, I'm assuming you're not locking into anything, so back off, follow me.
I only see the spotter for it, not the tank.
It's really fun, and we killed like a bazillion tanks. Yes, it is overpowered. Horribly so.
I head into the blue compound again.
Not necessary. Come with me.
If I can.
West. Follow me. Pi.
The
West.
tank is now... No, it's still holding on 106 heal. It's... so...
UAV update on tank's exact position, please. Over.
Still 106 is the only one I have been
Okay,
able to
I'm gonna
see.
go up on this
I
rock.
think the second tank should spawn again soon. Somebody shot at the top of the hill crest. With
We're gonna get up on
something
this
that
rock.
Exploded.
I can see it. And the turret can see us too. Be careful. Quick, at 242 from the top of the rock. Can you see it? There we go. Okay, get out. Get out. Missile away. Let's go back to the blue compound.
Okay, tank, the drone must go reload.
Go back to the blue compound.
Copy that, Victor. Actually, switch back to the ZA-35 you had prior before and start using it against the infantry. Over.
Alpha 1, asking, do we have medics?
That's a close one.
I believe Alpha 2 has medics.
Getting hard cover. Pretend we don't exist for a sec. I'm gonna see if the tank exploded.
So, the drone's
I'm not seeing any black
information
smoke
about
from
the
my
enemy
position.
is
I
that
saw it.
around
Me neither. I see people
North of
moving.
Papa.
Maybe it just got
One.
disabled or maybe it missed.
that
Were you
complex.
top attack or direct fire, Pi? Do you remember?
And Delta 7 is now
should
being attacked by
be
the
I
enemy.
think, but not sure.
Well, I mean, does the icon on the top right of your screen have a chevron?
Yeah. In both of their tank.
Alpha 10, Alpha 2.
Most likely there's...
Okay, they're looking for us. Pi, follow me back down. We're gonna take another shot from the same spot.
Okay, Alpha 2 took...
How much stamina do you have?
4 casualties. There are 3 or 4 strong.
I'm gonna assume that means enough. Follow me.
Copy that. I'm still able to hold Delta 6.
Okay, I heard that.
To fall back towards Delta 5.
Currently, yes, we can hold.
Okay.
There's also enemies on the hill crest in front of
You got another shot, right?
Alpha
You
1,
reloaded?
If Alpha 2 needs to fall back, I need you to be able
Okay,
to
wiggle up this rock.
towards Delta 4.
Tank might have moved. Try on thermals and see if you can. You got 3 seconds, and then I'm getting you off that rock because I'm assuming the tank moved, and they're just gonna shoot you.
Come back, come back.
Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Please blow that bitch up.
Oh my god.
You better be in top attack. I think it hit the rock a second time, Pi. Why are you peeking? Get down from that fucking rock. Get down from that. Get down. Well, we're gonna wait till the UAV's back on station, so back to the blue compound we go.
Oh yeah, we're being in contact.
Fight till the last. Use your frags generously. Make sure you're on whisper. Hold tight angles. Make them clear you out. You don't need to look through a window if you can make them walk through a hallway. If you coordinate with Beck, you can cover both entrances. Good luck. We will assume our front is not clear in case they get around you, and I'll cover that.
Alpha 10,
Pi,
Alpha 2.
just hang down and hide, and I'll wait for the tank to peek.
We are Alpha 2 is 3 guys strong. We are behind Delta 6. No visual to the enemy.
Copy that. Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 start withdrawing towards Delta 4, Delta 3 and Delta 5. Alpha, I want you to wait until Alpha 1 has reached Delta 4, then move to Delta 5. Over. Is Alpha 1 still listening on the channel? Over.
I'm a little rock monkey, and I am so exposed it hurts. Hearing Katiba fire to our south on the peak. It's like the whole engine shuts off when that railgun fires. It's really cool. We never get to use this content for a reason. I mean, it's horrendously, ridiculously unbalanced, but pretty fun. Definitely fun. Alpha 10, this is Echo 1.
Alpha 10, over.
Alpha 10, this is Echo 1. I have not seen any reinforcements come down from Hill 106 in at least 10 minutes, and I think they're low on respawns. Over.
Copy. That is the same for us. We only have a couple of left. Alpha 1 and 2 immediately start to move towards Delta 4.
Hey, change of plans,
Delta
Yosef
5.
Beck. If you have a chance to run, if you think it's safe to escape east, do so. We are very low on tickets. You can meet us at the blue compound. Let us know what you think. Over.
Yeah, I can do that.
Same.
Yeah, if now's a good chance, meet us at the blue compound. We'll continue falling back from there. We are very low on tickets. You got cut off. Say again.
The Henley who got murked, he was on lost a lot.
Victor 1, Alpha 15.
Hey, Pi, come here. Onto the rocks south of the blue house. I got 10 plus reinforcements coming in. It's time to hit them. I'm near southwest. I'm near southwest. Come exactly to me. Look at them at a point, and then just shoot right away.
Echo 1, Alpha 15.
This is my last shot I have right now.
I have a shot in my backpack. Blow these fuckers up. Try and find the tightest concentration of them. Maybe further in the back. Good luck. Alpha 10, this is Echo 1. Reinforcements coming down the hill near the MSR now. At least 12 of them. Over. Oh yeah, they're in the field and they're stopping. Blow their fucking asses up.
Moving towards Papa 9 area if possible and try to dig in there. Over.
I'm trying, but I can't.
I'm gonna make them stop.
Also, Alpha 1 moving towards Delta 3 and Delta 5 areas. We need to...
They're gonna stop. If any of them are lockable, do it.
Over.
If you don't get anything in 15 seconds, we're leaving.
Alpha 15, Victor. There was some enemy infantry south of Papa 10. I think they might be climbing the hill soon. So I hear you moving around the vehicles. They might fire on you in a short time.
If you just got one, don't do it.
Fast.
I can't open it all.
This is drone.
Get cover.
Watching the top of the...
Hey, Yosef Beck, I don't know if you're live out there, but we have contact within 100 meters. It should be south of P10, and we are withdrawing to P8 for now. We'll see you at P8.
Oh, no, we
Yeah, I had the contact with the enemy.
Okie dokie, we're out. Follow me east. Quickly, Pi.
I shot them and wounded one, so they might be still healing up. I don't know.
I'm keeping eye. Can't lock on with multiple target.
Yeah, it's really hard to lock on infantry. Sometimes it's doable if you hold your breath and zoom in.
Yeah.
Alpha 10, Echo 1.
One enemy tank is still at top of the hill 106. It's watching towards east.
Alpha 10, this is Echo 1.
Send for 10.
Let's try this building northeast. We'll get up on the windows. Alpha 10, Echo 1 moved off phase 3 position. EI are on there now or in 2 minutes. And we are moving to... We are in P9 area.
Yeah. One enemy squad still at the south of Delta 7, the same complex as always. They are not inside of it, they are more spread out. But it's 7 guys total at the moment.
Hey, where do you guys respawn?
Now they started to move towards the Papa 1.
MSP pause 2.
Echo 1, Alpha 15.
We need to get up in these windows and cover Pi. You're covering west, I'm covering north, ASAP.
Echo 1, Alpha 15.
Wait 1. MSP POS 2, yeah, so go east to Delta 1 all the way down there.
Break.
And I will take back the...
Just shoot, we're gonna leave soon.
The finger chest. I don't see any enemies there, but that one enemy squad is now in the forest just northwest of the Papa 1. They will be soon inside the Papa 1 complex.
Enemy behind the trees, direct west and also west southwest running over the hill.
Here, I got an ACOG, clear the window, and if I die, you're going south to like P13 area.
Echo 1, Alpha 15.
Those are 2 friendlies up on the hill. Whoa! How did the tank see us? Tee-hee! Pi, if you're okay, let's get out of here.
Echo 1, Alpha 15.
I'm leaving east door. We will find another building for now. Go for Echo 1.
What's your location and do you have ammo still for the launcher?
Echo 1 has 2 shots left. We are north of P9, maneuvering and engaging EI 200 meters west, over.
The enemy tank is holding on the hill 106.
Okay, so try to move the D1
Echo
back,
1, let's
Joseph.
move to Monty south and fire on the enemy tank from there. I will come and help you.
We'll see what we can do, but Monte South might not be safe to move up on, over.
No, I will come and make it sure it's safe.
Okay, we do have a job. We have to go south on this side of the road, Pi. Right now we are P9 north. We're going to go south, and we are going to emerge onto Monte South and engage Hill 106. There's an enemy tank up there. I'll see if it moves somewhere else.
I've got 2 tanks.
Last, this is Echo 1. We are moving from P9 to P7 to Monte South to engage a tank. Could we get the tank's position again? Over.
Yep, it's now at the top of the hill 106. The commander is now running towards the tank. And it's, I would say,
I'm gonna see if we can emerge and see it right here. There's a shot at us. Okay, hi. Hi, Pi. Come back to the big oil rig west and don't get shot by the tank or the jet.
Tank is now... It's going north. It's going north now. Negative. Well, I will say when it has moved more than 10 meters. But the commander is now inside and it's looking at north and now it's moving towards north.
UAV reconnoiter Monty south.
Pi, where did you guys go? From the building we were at. I see you. Come southwest and follow me.
Yeah,
Southwest and follow me.
Patrol. Yeah, one
on
patrol. Yeah,
How many
there's
are on top
3
of the
guys.
hill?
4 guys. And they are in the highest position. I can see your location. And them. Just go forward still.
Are you sure it's not friendlies?
Range,
I don't know, I can't see it.
Alpha 2, Alpha 10. Alpha 2.
Okay, now you can throw grenades. The front guy can throw grenades.
Yeah,
Behind
so
that hill,
break.
they are just
Break.
below
Those friendlies west on the hill, they have close contact. They're within hand frag range. Keep your guns about you and be ready to engage anyone. So just watch as we move west. Watch west.
Everyone go his help. The front guys help. Okay, the front guys down from ours.
Yeah, EI just over the crest southwest.
The flanky guy is now
Friendlies on our side.
Go flank. There's 3 guys when you flank. You will see only one now. Only one now.
Alpha 10, Alpha 2, please repeat.
Alpha 2.
So yeah, while this fucking firefight is happening next to us, we gotta...
Keep shooting that location, Victor.
The spag is lighting up EI.
Stream, over.
We have to get on the south side of this fucking hill and blow up that tank that keeps peeking on its original spot where we blew up the last one.
This location 106.
Victor, stop firing. I am moving where you're firing.
UAV Echo 1 needs 2 mics to get in position.
There's one guy left behind the rock that the guy can see.
We might see some of the Americans hiding. Just watch your fire.
Yeah, just go for the
I
kill.
think they're
He's behind
cleaning them
that
up.
big rock in front of you both. He's only one. He's healing himself.
Joseph, Beck, you guys completely lose us? Where are you?
And you got him. Good job.
Yeah, I think I got lost.
Okay, go to the mountaintop and kill people, and be wary of an enemy tank west. Go to the mountain tippy top and kill people, and be wary of an enemy tank west. Good luck.
At the Papa 4.
Okay, Echo needs to rise on the Monty south now and take out the enemy tank. I will handle the infantry to the southwest.
UAV Echo 1.
Managed.
Alpha 7, what is the strength of the enemy at Papa 4, Papa 3, over.
The tank is at the 160.
UAV Echo 1, can I move onto the hill safely next to me?
Actually, no, are we fighting for theocracy?
Off comms, off comms.
Yes, you can.
Quite comms. Echo 1 is ascending the hill at Monte South, and we will fire in the enemy tank, over.
Copy that, I'm looking for you.
We'll wait. Pi, I'm going on Whisper.
There is one friendly in top of that mountain now. Just
What about
go on
all the enemies
to the-
creating the fire directly in front of me? What about them?
There's only friendlies shooting down. You can go, Echo
Copy.
1. You can go.
Pi, let me know when you're ready to go. The tank will be just over this hill. There are friendlies on top of the hill. We should be safe.
Alpha 1 is around Delta 4, Delta 3, mostly.
Copy that. Are we able to start moving towards Papa 7? It seems that there are enemies.
Okay, let's scooch on up there. I'll provide your front security. That red smoke is not great, but we will try to blow up the enemy tank regardless.
Alpha 1 copy is moving to Papa 7.
Thank you, over.
Echo 1, if you don't want to be next to the guys who are shooting, just continue more west, northwest on top of the hill.
Okay, follow me
then
right.
the
This is a little safer.
Scatter rounds won't disturb you. But there is like patrol of enemies somewhere in the Papa Fu area. I have not been able to
Follow me to the right.
them so much.
Alpha 15 is engaging the patrol in the Papa 4. Echo needs to function on the tank now.
Yep, that's the tank. I'm gonna get the UAV to tell me where it is. It should be on the top of the hill as far as I know.
I think I can hear second tank now because the one tank is not moving, but I have not seen the second
Actually,
tank
the audio
yet.
is a second tank. Great. We're gonna engage the first one. I'll wait till the UAV finds it.
Shooting.
Okay, Pi, stay back here. I will now crest onto the tank.
Myself, but I heard some engine noise. Yep. The tank is now making shooting and defending.
The commander and the UAV operator murdered me. I am dead because of them. And I'm also extremely salty. Jeez, hold on, deep breath. I really wanted to get every single tank, but asking for a little bit much there. Random shit happens. It's okay. It's alright. I had a deep gut suspicion that Monte is not safe. It wasn't. And the UAV operator is not God. He has good eyes, but not amazing eyes. I could have just said no. But then again, you know, I thought there was a lot of EI North and there's nobody at Echo 1 Phase 3 anyways, so I didn't have... He still had a better tactical situation, grasp rather, of the tactical situation than me. Looks like they're pushing on the T100X location. I wonder if Blue 4 got the memo that T100 is mobile, being used, and nowhere there. Alright, well, we can see how my squad does for the rest of this.
Sure.
Pi's up, Pi's looking for it. Oh, I want to get a good perspective of this shot. I want to get a great perspective of this shot. Do we kill him? Whoa, I was wrong. I was so wrong. I told Alpha 10, hey, the attackers haven't sent a respawn wave in so long. I guess they're low on tickets. And then, you know, 5 minutes later, we saw another full one marching down the hill. And I said something, so I guess they have the gist that the enemy has more tickets. But man, they still have like 53 tickets. For funsies? Well, you spooked them. Wait, they're loading up to move, or? That's so bold. Yeah, no, they want to. These tankers are hungry. They really want to kill the AT team. Pi has 1 shot left if he can find my body. No guarantee. No guarantee there. Yeah, the tankers, I don't know, maybe the tankers think we're out of ammo, or maybe they've lost it and they've got a bloodlust. And their commander's screaming for them to emerge and fight. That was a good shot. Pi is still up. Pi's got his launcher out. Pi's probably searching for my body. Good luck finding that ammo. I wasn't far, to be fair. And the last tank in the op. Surely the last tank in the op. They're taking it real easy. Also, they're a man down. I don't know what happened to their, like, driver or commander, but he's gone. And Blue 4 has all the respawns in the world to throw at us. We are still mostly up, which is good, and we've maintained control of the mountain, which is also good, but those peeking west on the mountain will blow up to an enemy tank. Blue 4 is pushing on the T-100X location, you know, in air quotes. They will have cleared and not found it. Enzio and Harris are in the T-100. I'm sure they have orders not to peek the Blue 4 tank, which is a good idea. That's the objective after all. Wait, no, that's the Spag. Where's the T-100? I saw it earlier. Is it dead? If it's dead, then what? They just have to take the harbor, I guess. They pushed through the first harbor with no resistance. The Baie du Port? Baie du Port? I'm not good at this. They just have the last harbor to push through, and then I guess it's over. And Op4 has a good fierce resistance set up in front of them, though Lurch, who is, you know, a king, and he does have an ACOG today, so he's going to kick ass. Lurch and Mito got found. That's my boy Yosef up there. You ain't got no ACOG, so, you know, don't. Oh, Yosef's down. Beck is in front of them in cover. That's good. I hope Beck doesn't go for the revive unless they know it's clear. And they might think it's more, but it's just those two. So I think they're holding off and still able to use this hill. Boomeri and Pi responding northwest. The enemy tank is probably heading back for ammo, it looks like. And the Blue 4 reinforcements are hammetless. I mean, if they had any trucks, they've used them all, because the Blue 4 reinforcements just have a walk now. Twig King going for the flank. Twig, shut up. You're on normal voice volume, I think. Wait, don't frag first. It's not a good angle. Ooh, Twig!
Oh, tickets, fuck.
Twig thought they were further down the hill, I guess. But he's still unconned Lurch, at least.
Fuck.
It's good frag.
Yeah.
So yeah, Blue 4 has a lot of tickets. I think they're gonna win, but Op 4 has most alive. They still have most of their team alive, and Op 4 still has really good fighting positions. The enemy tank is rearming right now. Pi, do you know if Pi ever found that last shot that I went down with?
Yes,
he did.
Sure.
It's in the tube. I can see it. He's got it. He's got 1 shot left.
Ah, nice.
Oh yeah, Blue 4 still has their cast though. I hope the Spag is doing. I mean, I haven't seen the Spag shoot down the Blue 4 bird yet.
The only time I've seen Spag shoot is at infantry, which is like, you know,
which is hilarious.
That's fine with me.
I love that.
Just,
oh, Twig woke up. CSAT got armor. Twig woke up. I think it was, who was complaining during the platoon brief? You weren't there, so you couldn't say, but someone was talking about, oh my god, CSAT doesn't have plague carriers, we have no armor, we're gonna die. And I'm like, bruh. Bro,
dude,
you are wearing a Kevlar bodysuit.
Yeah, I think I took 3 or 4 rounds there before I finally, like, took any actual damage.
I'm still convinced that our armor is objectively better than Blue 4. Maybe not night and day, but still, we have better armor. Oh, Twig.
We have better overall coverage,
Twig,
but,
here's
like, weaker,
Merc Mito! Yes! Let's go, Twig! Vaporized.
Ooh, kill him!
Twig recognized his voice. He said, "Hi, Mito," and then murdered him. Twig is in CQC mode. I don't know if Twig has the presence of mind right now to think that this is Blue 4's reinforcement route. He can still try to lock it down, but I think Twig should regroup with friendlies anyways. So Pie's still alive out there. The Blue 4 tank is finishing their rearm and will reemerge in about 3 minutes, and then Pie and the Blue 4 tank will hopefully have a good old time. Unless Pie wants to get his last shot on the Blue 4 jet. Why not? But we did our job back. Me, Yosef, we were the best AT team that anyone could ever ask for.
Yeah. It when me and Pie first went down at what was it, T3 I think? That was like the combined efforts of 2 squadrons and putting us in a crossfire.
Yeah, they were pissed off at you. They did not like you very much. Oh my god! A PCML just headshot Maman and he's not instant. Well,
I just saw that.
Fatal injuries are off, so they're never going to automatically die. But
logo flash before my eyes.
He's probably really fucked up.
I guess now I can answer Discord DMs.
Oh shit! Blue 4 flanker is east. Doesn't matter how secure we have the hill if we can't maintain our front security. Okay, okay. Peidu got Broer. Swede is still out there.
Oh, Swede's about to get us a jump scare.
Did he say anything? I don't think I know he's there. Yo, on the road! Pie, get him! Oh, Pie marked him. Oh! Peidu was already wounded from the earlier firefight. He went down quick. Raj on your left.
Come on, Raj.
Oh, Swede's only got a pistol,
no,
but there's Blue 4 behind him. Metro got him.
Oh. Kaichi, I think, is... I don't think he's paying attention. No, he is paying attention.
I don't even know if the guy's in our 4 center front right now. I don't know if they even have comms to know to fall back.
Enemies in front of me, so...
We have like 2... We still have more than 2/3 of our team up, though.
Oh, Kaichi's pushing up on Swede.
They just have to kill
Something's gonna happen
here.
Oh, Swede's not paying attention. Oh, this could be it. This could be it. It could be Drover.
Yeah, he's in a bush.
But Kaichi, he hesitates. He hesitates in Swede. Oh, Swede's looking away again. This could be... What is Kaichi doing?
He doesn't know.
Why does he have a rocket?
I think he had an angle on Shrub and Metro.
Kaichi's pulled out his launcher.
Swede just passed down on his own.
Oh, Swede's down.
Yeah, he was bleeding heavily.
Taku got him. That's nice.
Bargo and Furean recovering the flank. Furean's down.
Shrub are alive in this little compound here with Sluskin coming up to support. I'm not sure if that's going to do it though, because they seem outnumbered. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're 2 to 1 at least. That's not even accounting for the SBA there.
Okay, well that's too good
but
for me.
Enzio's focused on something else.
Beck, do you know where the T100 is?
I ain't got a motherfucking clue.
Where is the actual objective right now? Where do we hide it?
We just don't know.
I don't see the corpse either. It could have exploded. I don't know.
It's in the harbor.
Ah, I see. Op4 is doing a good job holding here, and they're whittling down Blue 4, but then they have to deal with like 2 more whole waves of enemies. So unless we get a timeout, it's going to be a close loss. But we just did really good, honestly.
It's already over 3 hours, so it's gonna be, well, almost 3 hours.
If it ticks over to 3, you think they're going to call it?
Yeah, it usually has been 3 hours.
There is, I mean, a bunch of some of the respawns for Blue 4, Newton, just walked into Papa 9 in the back line, and I don't know if they're going to plan on engaging or try to do something cheesy at the harbor. But they're behind the back. They have AT?
And doesn't Blue 4 already have every objective in their control? Because to me it just seems like O4 is holding nothing right now.
Bargo,
well, the OpFor had a good front line until Newton just kind of like walked behind them, so... Speaking of which, they just got found, but they also have the Titan AT launcher. They could hypothetically kill the Spag, but now the Spag is looking at them, and what the Spag should do is just level the entire block. I want to see it. It's time.
Oh, Newton, yeah, I see that. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Come on, Enzio. Turn slightly right, and just left mouse button.
They don't know, they don't know.
Come on.
McCarthy has a reverse slope hold on the bush up at Monte North Mark, and there's 3 Blue 4 about to walk by him, and I don't think any of them are going to see him. And some of them are on normal talking volume.
Telepathically sending my telepathically sending Enzio a message.
Oh, McCarthy, he had such a good spot. Wait, he hurt him. Now he's peeking. And he missed. That grip guy is gun loaded, but he's a quick shot, so there goes McCarthy.
Man.
Twig heard the explosions and is checking it out, so we might hold Monte, I don't know.
It looks
Spag
like the
is trying to
Blue
circle the
4
house.
flanking party has mostly been defeated. It's just down to Zluskin.
Of 3 enemy forces just to your
And
north.
Trob is
like
just
50
like way
meters
out of position, so I don't think he's going to be particularly effective. And it looks like he's retreating.
If we get a timeout,
With joint with Alpha 2 and Alpha 5.
I'm not sure if they're going to call it a victory for us just because we get a timeout. Ooh, bye Newton.
Oh yeah! Enzio! He caught it! He caught my telepathy!
Maybe he saw like a gun sticking out a window, or maybe he was just tired of waiting, but...
It was probably that. It was definitely that. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that was like... I don't think that was their only shot of killing the SPA.
Wait, just look around for AT. They have more on the north side, and they're going to continuously get more PCMOs.
Hunter Panther has a Titan.
Oh, I haven't seen Hunter in ages.
Runs. I think he's on the floor right now.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay, keep CPR going, keep checking on.
Can I see? You don't have anything.
PLH is doing really good work with Twig King and the fellows keeping control of Monte because they keep plunging fire down into what remains of Blue 4 on the south side.
Alpha 3 is cresting the hill. That's Grip, Raposo, and Vincenzo.
I don't know how much comms FireX still has on down the line, but it would be best if we shifted people to be in Blue 4's reinforcement route, but other than that, like, the Blue 4 that exists, this is a really good front line. Even if we only have 19 alive now.
This is pretty strong. Our position is pretty good.
10 seconds.
Although it does look like if Victor 1's able to link up with Alpha 1 on Blue 4 sides, it's not going to be pretty for Alpha 3 on Red 4.
Is that hard cover, Twig? I think you're peeking through concealment. That's not a good idea.
That ain't hard cover, bestie.
Yeah, they're right in front.
Oh, there goes Twig.
Twig did a lot of good work.
Oh, and he's dead.
Hey, Twig.
Dead. Rest in peace, the homie.
Twig, you killed like 4 dudes.
Yeah, I think I killed a lot.
Though, unfortunately, I didn't realize the enemy had so many tickets. They still have 37, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it'll just time
they had
out.
160 and we had 80. That's a bit fucked.
Well, they also had, like, almost no infantry numerical advantage. They just had to rely on their force multipliers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Pi
I mean,
and
the force
I
multiplier
made sure their
ticket
force multipliers didn't matter as much. They got a few shots off for sure, and they wiped a squad or 2.
Zluskin and Hawks are in a... No, I don't know if Hawks are.
Those enemy tanks, fuck Twig. Those
Chad,
enemy
does he
tanks
know?
were so terrified of us.
Yeah. Oh, and they still have respawn.
Yeah, that shit was...
Maybe the mission maker expected the Spag to, like, wipe enemy squads like their tanks occasionally wiped us.
I think we needed 100 tickets. I would have been happy with. I think that could have ended because I mean they still would have, like, obviously 34 tickets left. They still technically would have rolled this year, but
What would be the ratio then? 160 to 100?
Mm-hmm.
I think the tickets are usually a 2 to 3 ratio. I mean, I think that could work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause it like, I mean, 2 to 1.
It would have been easier if your squad
though.
stuck around. Why did everybody leave? Did they get angry about the first wipe?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a whole nother conversation.
Well, that's on them, not on you. I don't know why they left, but
Yeah. Oh, what a GL or AT. What was that?
Oh, Pi's walking up on the flank. Pi hears the GP launches. Pi's walking up with his gun
Oh.
raised. He forgot to load his weapon. Oh, it's perfect timing. Perfect. Oh, God. Okay. I thought he was going to fuck that up.
Caught with his pants down. Oh.
Surely,
no,
Pi.
Yeah,
Active
don't forget
throw
about
Pi.
that 2035 armor Pi. Good thing Raposo's completely oblivious. Okay, there you go.
Oh, Pi. Pi.
Luckiest man.
Vito, are you here? Oh, and they have, dude. Oh my God, look at the respawn wave that they have just sitting there waiting.
Well, I hope they're not waiting for transit. Blue 4 hasn't had a truck in a while. They've had to walk, and they're gonna have to walk again. Maybe they just want to go together and finish this.
Might be why NATO are the Chads.
I think Alpha 3 is
has taken a lot of damage. I don't see any activity on top of
I see a pilot on the ground, so...
and stuff up there, but I don't know if they...
Wait,
Give
all
us
the
a
blue 4 birds are
respawn
gone.
wave. Let us cook.
Yeah, blue 4's, all the blue
Wait,
4 birds are
what?
down. And the last blue 4 tank went to rearm, but I guess they might have ditched it. Maybe they're out of ammo or something. Then no more force multipliers except our spag. It's just our spag. Yeah, that's Rory is one of the tank crews. They picked up some infantry equipment and they're walking towards our spag right now. With the sinister intent, perhaps? They're gonna walk up on Urbo. You're all by your lonesome, Urbo. You can't sit in one spot unless you got a great spot because you have no flank security. It's got a 60 FOV moment about to happen. And the end of Urbo is now.
Coming.
Wait, Rory saw Urbo and he's going back to tell Clauden? What a team player. Or maybe Rory somehow didn't see Urbo. And, wow, Boomeri got him.
Oh, Boomeri? Boomeri got him.
Oh! Rory's
Boomeri got killed by
Catnip got
catnip.
Boomeri?
Yeah, catnip got him.
Shit.
Nice shot.
Oh, mission's gotta end before they let them run all the way over there, man. Oh, lord. About to make them do a 10-minute walk.
It's gonna be about 3 hours. I don't even know if there's any timeout in mind. It's just
Sending Urbo a telepathic message. Turn right. Rory's there.
You eat anything?
Well, it's after the admins were... Both of them are still alive, so...
Yeah, Rory's back.
Why is your name Twig King?
Why is my name Twig King?
Yeah.
I don't know. I came up with it when I was like 8, and I've had it ever since Xbox Live.
Fair enough. I mean, I came up with my name on like RuneScape, and I've had it since then.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. King of Twigs, bruh. I was when I was younger, I was like 5'1" and like 80 pounds. And like I was like everyone else like hit their growth spurt. And then over in a summer, I went from 5'1" to 5'10", and then 5'10" to 6'3" by the end of the year.
Catnip
So
just team kill Rory? I think he did. No, Catnip's uncon.
Yar.
Rory. So yeah, it's just down to the
Yeah,
last blue 4 wave, unless they call it for time before then.
they should call it for time. I mean, they're about to run over there and climb the hill. None of our guys are even at the final objective.
25 alive, 27
I mean, if the
on their
admins
side.
are... I mean, FireX is not in spec right now. A message was already sent to the admins about this, so hopefully they'll check. But yeah, it would be kind of mean to let the blue 4 guys run all the way over and then end it. So I kind of hope they just end it now or let it play out. But of course, I'd rather win, and I think it's been 3 hours.
Oh, 1000%, yeah.
I can't believe, Twig, I didn't even stream the first hour of this event, and we got 3 slammer kills that were all so juicy, and I didn't get a single one in perspective, because I'm just a dumbass. Oopsie daisy.
Don't forget the command Vic kill. That was the funniest shit.
Yeah, we saw a hunter, and it could have been just a dude, but I'm hoping it was the command Vic, because it tried to run after we shot at it, and that's the funniest part, is a Titan missile following a running hunter.
I'd rather we do blue 4 versus a fucking independent.
What if all of Blue 4 walks up on FireX's compound and demands that our company commander unconditionally surrender?
It'd be funny.
I mean, somebody from the mountaintop might get a peek on the Blue 4 reinforcements. Boomeri has contact with company, and they're bringing the spag up, so Victor 1 is about to, if they get there in time, murk this entire respawn wave. I'm so excited to see it. PCMO effective range is definitely within to engage that spag, so I guess we'll see who's the quickest draw. Oh, and Metro still has a Titan AT. Is that the standard Blue 4 AT? And PCMOs. How does Metro have a Titan AT after Blue 4's respawn? I guess they have missile specialists. Alright, it's about to be happy fun time. This is every spag gunner's wet dream. I wonder if any of the Blue 4 guys see these trees ominously collapsing 400 meters out. That said, the rest of Op 4 is off comms or something because nobody down there south is moving.
Blue 4 can't see them because they're already in the trees, so...
I mean, you might get the
they've
last
lost
few.
their opportunity.
Get the last few and put the Sphere of God into them, or just, it's a spag. I mean, even dogfire into those trees could just reverberate around. Yeah, look, they did
Interesting
call
choice
it,
with
gonna get
Malden.
higher. I love Malden, though Malden has a really big terrain grid, so there's not a lot of micro terrain, right? They have to use rocks for that. Yeah. Other than that, it's a really nice terrain, and it runs great. Very pretty. I like the olive groves.
Of course.
If I was infantry in this one, then I wouldn't be as happy because the sight lines are definitely pretty long.
Yeah, when you told me to like fire on Blue 4 coming down the hill, what is it, fucking 106?
Yeah.
I gave up using the
Oh my god,
like
the Blue 4
red
tank's
dot
back.
because it's
The Blue 4 tank is on hill 106. Where's
my
Pi?
God.
Where's Pi? Pi is on the other peak, and he's got his AT out, and Boomeri is guiding him, but Pi is about to blow up a bunch of infantry for shits and giggles. Well, that's his last shot. I hope Pi hangs on to it, because in about 30 seconds, the Blue 4 tank is going to start evaporating people, and it's either going to be our Spag first, which is what I'm rooting for, or Pi first, which would kind of suck, but they are very exposed. Shoot a big tank shot. Oh, yes! And they missed! They hit the fucking rock. Pi, please, tell me you heard that.
Tragic.
Well, obviously he heard it, man. It was in on top of his butthole.
Yes, they heard it, and they know exactly where Pi is so prepared for a peek on that hill, it's not even funny. Boomeri's telling him to hide. No, you're a Chad, Pi. Be ready for that little bitch to peek again, because it will, and when it does, we'll see what's faster, a Titan AT lock sequence or the flight time of a Sabo.
I just bled out. That fucking sucked.
Didn't it give you the warning? You could just hit respawn.
Yeah, and I did. I just ran out of bandages, and that was one on my chest, so I can't tourniquet shit.
Yeah, that happens. Unfortunately, company command was within like 10 meters of you. Could they help you, or did you not find them?
Well, I asked them. I went up. I said, "You got a bandage? I'm out." I should have probably been more specific, but
yeah, that was pretty.
we saw them 30
comms.
seconds before I died.
Hey, you got any bandages? I'm living in an old-timey vintage movie. It's the end of the operation, regardless. This respawn wave, I guess, is being allowed to play, but I think we're over 3 hours now. They definitely, I think their lead element, Alpha 10, Ruined, is he in charge of everyone? Yeah, he is. That's company command, so obviously they know about the Spag. They can hear it. Some CSAT is finally moving to get in their way northwest. I just don't see the Spag wiping all these guys, because they're not going to be dumb enough to peek the Spag. They know approximately where it is, right? They have a bunch of PCMLs and a Titan. Or maybe multiple Titans.
Sounds like the Spag knows where they are.
Oh yeah, there goes company command.
Nah.
There goes Finn.
There you go, backing up, disengaging. Good.
Is uninjured.
I don't know if our company command got the memo about the Blue 4 tank being active again. Maybe. Wait, where's the Blue 4 tank?
No, it just fucking exploded.
I didn't get the footage. Who killed it? Oh, I see it out there. Pi, you fucking living legend. I can't believe our team killed every single tank on the op. Nice.
Oh, you love to see it. We can die very happy.
Well, Victor 2 is saying something in Spanish.
Company is like, Firex is like, shit, watch where you fire the autocannon. You're gonna collapse the building next to me. This is terrifying. If I was Blue 4, I mean, I'd be really hoping for those flanker guys. Oddball has a Titan AT. Minimum range on the Titan AT is what, 150 meters? I think it's less. Oh, piece of launch. Direct hit, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, there's no way the Spag can wipe them all before somebody squeezes off before someone pinches a loaf. Okay, all of CSAT now has the memo and is moving in their way, but I don't know if they're going to be there on time.
What is Yonti Finn doing? He's just in Uganda.
It's like 13 CSAT versus most of Blue 4. This is not very winnable.
There's 23 alive, 23 alive op 4, 27 alive on Blue 4. Yeah.
Damn, Boomeri was with Pi when the tank was destroyed. They have Titan AT. I was going to say if they didn't have Titans, the Spag could have tried to go all the way around to Finger Crest and just watch the whole town from behind.
But did it like Blue for already win this? Because no, actually they haven't destroyed the railgun yet.
The railgun is in the harbor, so it's not dead yet.
Yeah, they should have looked for it because they had it at one point, or at least no offer was there.
I don't even see it though. Is it in a shed somewhere?
It's yeah.
Oh, there it is. So pretty.
It's a very pretty model.
Anther is slowly army crawling 200 meters to Boomeri to take him out on the hill. Anther is really tired of this mountain. Blue 4 is about to make the final highway cross, and we have a Navid set up, but I don't think you can see the road crossing.
West, northwest. Jos Parkon ilmoitus piti paikkaansa. Mä oon vähän kyseenalainen. Hokseri on sinisen kanssa.
Tempa's fire team sees Lennox's gun sticking out in front of him. Are they hyper focused on the guy? No, they got a little flank security watching right.
Oh, Blue 4 also have the jetpack.
Oh, Westistä on tulossa ehkä vihollista.
Yeah, where's the fucking... There's at least one idiot still alive, so... There's no in the air anymore, so...
Oh, where the fuck was that jet this whole time? Must have landed and rearmed. I'm like, where's that jet?
Yeah.
Blue 4 had 4 reserve tanks. That's so many tanks. Because we only had 1 reserve Spag, but Blue 4 gets, well, we get 2 Spags for the whole op. Blue 4 has 6 tanks for the whole op. That's a lot. And they had 4 jets, because each jet had a reserve. Blue 4 just had so much stuff. The only thing they didn't have is an infantry numerical advantage. They only had a small one, but still, like, they had everything else they wanted. Though maybe our armor is superhuman. We'll have to see afterwards how many people are complaining about the CSAT armor. Tempa's fire team is falling back. Hoxer is staying behind. What a badass.
You think anyone told the jet he's on his own? You know, there's no Spag.
If Blue 4 Company is still alive, for sure. And...
yeah, he's coming. Yes, absolutely knows that there's nothing against him now.
They know there's nothing left.
Well, then he's being awfully cautious.
Tempa's team really has a good game sense right now. They're trying to check the north flank because they didn't see contact front. and they're worried about, you know, that respawn wave that was called out earlier. So they're going to try and maintain the north flank so nobody can just walk into the objective. They do need to go a little further, though.
Oh, Pie's not gonna have a good time.
I guess it's just checking if the anti-hero is still alive or something. Or if there's a second one.
Oh god, Pi ran completely out of ammo and had to pick up a blue 4MX. Is his leg
I think
broken?
that way it hasn't dropped the Titan.
Ooh,
my
he
God,
also
the
picked up a
dodging box
3GL. If that was like 5 meters further, that would have gotten over the fence.
Wait, they actually had fucking Titans all this time.
I don't know if it's one per platoon. I think they had one Titan per platoon. But I've seen one on
Where's the
Mito and I've
evidence?
seen one on Lennox's squad. So they have at least 2 Titan ATs, yeah. They also have a bunch of PCMLs. We gave him fucking hell, so give Blue 4 everything on a nuke, because whatever it has, it means they still lost even though they had it. This is at best
Look
a
at
pyrrhic
Hawk, sir.
victory.
They don't know. Chat, do they know?
Tempo squad must have spotted something, because they're still rotating northwards. Hoxer got lucky on a field crossing,
Hoxer just
but
killed
now
nuclear
Hanther's
miss.
behind Hoxer. So is Hanther gonna Panther Hoxer? We'll find out.
Oh, there goes Hawk.
Doesn't need to.
Rip.
Oh, perfect. Are they in the road? Yes, Furean is finally covering that road crossing.
Oh, it looks like Pie's about to
Ammun yhden sinne äsken.
get eyes on the roads.
Should come up.
Pi really hates those floorboards. Nice.
The Edson is down. Nice. Oh, come on,
It's very
Sven.
fortuitous.
Do it
Alcor
again.
is blessed by luck today for sure. And
Oh,
that's
Sven is down.
That's 2. They could wake up. I mean, they got that blue 4 armor, but nice.
Yeah, I'll Bull and Revelia back up.
There is a full hunter booling into town full force, about to try and make the north flank to run in on the objective and end this. That is definitely what Trub is up to. It's up to Tempa's fire team, honestly. And they
Fucking
uncon
oddball
too.
executed.
They just have to deal with Ruined and Broer and have enough AT to kill this hunter. And we might win. The hunter dismounted in the north side. Okay. I will be right back.
Yeah.
Does Lennox know?
Oh, yeah, go Bargo, go. Bargo and Furean.
Yeah. Those guys, they have a UAV support. So it's constantly telling them where those guys are. It's pretty cool.
I did see Captain Morgan. Some kind of ordnance hit the building he's in, but like, building's fine and he's fine.
Apteekki jo.
Captain Morgan is aware.
Oh.
But shit.
Mä oon merikki.
Proof of kind of got wrecked.
Nousin takaisin tempautta.
Oma paikka on sun meillä on hyvä paikka ensin.
se on.
This has to be the longest AFI mission ever.
Vittu mitä tilanteita.
At this point.
Joo.
Se on seuraavat kallia, musta 2 äijää.
And off-road keeps killing.
Nice.
Tapoi yhden. Toinen on suoraan musta eteen 25 metriä kallio.
Tika's fire team has taken care of the last flankers, and then this is it. I think they just won it.
Like, what is India doing? Seriously.
What's Pi
Oh,
doing?
there's one more wave of north flankers. Jeez, Blue Fortress has unlimited reinforcements.
There's 2 fucking jets right now. They could just carpet bomb the whole place.
Tääkö on näin lopussa?
Siis miten tää jatkuu vieläkin? Tää on mennyt jo puoli tuntia.
Ooh, Tika on the right. Oh, they're walking around Tika. They're just trying to get past this contact.
Onko
Oh,
Furean
Tika found him!
hengissä
Oh.
Lead. Ah! Oh, he's outlining them.
No, I know.
Don't push up.
I know admin tästä.
Se vois laittaa vaikka 10 minuuttia.
He does have the god gun. I mean, Tika does have an... He does have a Zephyr, so... Oh, fraggin.
Yeah.
Nice, what a
That was
slugfest.
truly
No, no,
Okay.
hunters behind them.
I hope they hear the hunter engine, because there's still one more team to deal with.
There it is.
3 maasta.
Come on, listen, you hear that hunter. It's still fun time. It's not over yet.
No, now the respawners know that they
If
don't have
Hunter
to
runs past them,
wait.
I wonder what Hunter's gonna try and do when he finds the T100.
Blue Force still has tickets.
Yeah. God damn it, Tikka.
Yeah, just silly that we have this futuristic prototype tank. Nah, no use for it.
Well, this did kind of doom Blue for because now they can't get any reinforcements anymore. So
I think we can rule when up 4 is taken out. That's it. Why wouldn't they be able to capture the harbor?
well,
But it will take them like 25 minutes to do it.
it's kind of up to this individual knife fighting. And besides, I think Blue 4 actually held the harbor at one point, but they just didn't check any of the buildings because most of Blue offer was just around the big hill, so they could have just gone to the harbor and destroyed the objective.
How did the planes work?
Okay, we are going to hit the music for a second and hang out. This AFI will conclude. I will not be able to attend debrief probably because I need to run my own app. This AFI event is going extremely super duper omega late, and I have my own app to run in like 20 minutes. I got to ping for that, get things set up. While I'm setting it up, we can't exactly watch, but hopefully we will catch the very conclusion of this. I don't want to deprive you of that. I'll try to be quick. No music, fuck it. I can do this quick.
Sound resumed.
Tikka's gonna get killed.
Yeah, both of them are unaware.
Is there a...
Oh, that's a good frag.
Where are Blue 4 players?
Yeah, that frag shit.
In the respawn.
20 should be alive. Oh, it's on
They're
the
alive and
comms,
respawn.
20. Okay.
Yeah, and like half of them just disconnected because of the 10-minute warnings.
Yeah, that flanking party they just died.
Oh, was this going to be 3 hours from the get-go? I thought it was going to be a 2.5 hour event at most.
No, before they took like 1 hour to take the first town. So.
That's their fault. I want to be able to attend debrief, but I don't think I have time to debrief anything. I just gotta go.
Is there's no blue for at the area right now?
Yeah, I think it's just over.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's so over.
GG's.
Channels switched.
Okay, thank you everyone. We will be holding a short squad level debrief and then a common debrief after that.
Alright, fellas, how do you think we did?
We did pretty fucking good. You did really good at the end there, Pi. Holy shit.
Yeah, Pi, once the shackles are released from Pi and he's no longer chained by having to follow some dumbass team leader around, he can fucking murder people.
Man.
And I got the tank. I went face to face with a tank and I got it.
That was the last tank too. It was doing that field crossing. I did not get a shot of you killing it. I was distracted because I'm goofy. But did you get a clip?
Nah, I don't record.
All right. Well,
I should
burn in your memory then. That was good. We killed every single tank in the op. I can't believe they actually had 6. Like that's so many tanks. But I guess they wanted to give each tank 2 reserves because we were gonna obviously murder the fuck out of them. And we all died a total of like what? Or let's say how many tickets did we use? We used 4 at the start, 4 after that first wipe, and then 2 more for. No, because we didn't use 2 more because we were wiped together that first wipe. It just took a few minutes apart. Oh no, you guys got wiped early, and then Pi got killed again, and then Beck survived. So that's 4, 3. Is that it? We just took 7 tickets?
Could be, yeah.
Wow, we did really good.
Question.
There was also I think we did, me and
Joseph.
Me and Joseph died when we were covering A1.
Ah.
So we respawned pretty much instantly. Like, we were waiting for 30 or seconds or some shit.
I had a short respawn too. Like, we got so lucky that whole op, honestly. That was great.
To be fair, it was only 10 minutes in total, so...
I think the shortest end of the stick
Not
was
like...
Joseph, because I literally took the stick from him. He thought he was going to get to do AT, so sorry about that, Joseph, but...
yeah, it's fine.
I think you would have probably figured it out and fixed it, and I think the only issue was the infantry are really hard to lock, and the tanks... You were maybe doing something wrong, or the tank was just hard to lock. I don't know. After a while, I definitely could have given it back to you.
I think they just left the engine on for a ridiculously long time.
To be fair, it was an Ifrit that I tested. They'll, I don't know. I mean, probably out for it, considering we held the objective. I think we won. It was a Pyrrhic victory.
I was say at the end I was really confused. I was just contemplating on killing stuff.
The odds were really stacked against us, though. Like,
yeah.
Damn.
160 to 80 tickets.
It took 6 tanks and a jet to lose to us.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. They had 4 jets.
4 fucking jets.
2 jets and 2 in reserve. 4 jets. They were up against a spag. I mean, we had 1 vehicle. And then we had our scrappy little anti-tank team. So all the praise, if you guys don't end up going to the full debrief, I'm going to be like making the Zeus op for today as I'm in debrief. But if you don't want to come, that's totally understandable. And I will tell you exactly what kind of praise the company commander gives us. I hope it's a lot. I need validation. You guys personally did great.
Yeah, I'm a little too...
Except for Beck kind of getting lost for like 3 minutes. But other than that, everyone did great.
Wow. Wow.
How do you get lost on Malden? You can see 2 kilometers around you. And then Pi also got lost at the beginning. Beck was in a different compound. I don't know. Yeah. Pi might say that was a tactical choice, but I don't know. I feel like you got a little lost.
I did get lost, but it was a really good compound.
How
It
fortuitous.
was. Like he was pulling a lot of aggro.
When we got killed there, they had like a jet, a tank, and 2 infantry squads engaging us at the same time. So,
Wait, you guys got bombed by the jet?
Yeah, we did.
Damn.
I think,
Did?
I think so.
We definitely got hit by their tank. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
multiple times.
When you drew that
Yeah.
tank shot, I mean, it took us a while to take out that particular tank, but we got around to it. We squeezed it off. Yosef, you were a really great spotter. I'm just surprised, like, they didn't kill you. The tank missed you personally, Yosef, like twice. How does that tank even miss? Doesn't it auto-zero?
It does. Great question. I mean, I was pretty much peeking out behind a huge ass rock, and it had about a 1.5 second lead for the shot. So if I saw anything, I'd get to cover.
It was just wild that it missed so often.
Channel switched. Welcome back. Sound resumed.
Also, at that T3 compound, it was wild. I just kind of looked around the corner while we were getting shot by the tank, and suddenly there's an entire infantry squad running towards me.
Same.
I definitely hit one of them. And I did get away, but I couldn't do much more after that.
Yosef and I were walking through the field, trying to retreat to phase 3, and on the phase 2 hill we were supposed to go to, they had already taken it. They lit us up, they killed Yosef. I woke up and threw a bunch of smoke, and then I ran back a little bit to get in concealment, and then boom, there's like 2 squads right behind me. There's a squad still on the hill. Enemies all around. I domed one guy, and then I got lacerated by like basically 4 or 5 guys full autoing me, and it was just like the SPAG got to kill
kind of a shame
Furean.
that I didn't get to do medic stuff there. Everyone either was completely fine or dead. And
That's surprising because fatal injuries were off, so nobody insta dies, and we had like the best armor in the game. I guess we were just a small unit, so when we got wiped, we usually got wiped. But
yeah, the one time I did try to do medic stuff was on what was his name? I didn't pay attention. It was
some light AT guy. I don't remember his name either.
Some light AT guy. I bet I can find him if I scroll through. But I tried to pick him up because I had nothing else to do, and I had accidentally left him there for a little too long.
You don't need to justify being a medic. You're a medic. Yeah, you can pick him up.
No, but like I just kind of didn't realize he was dead.
Oops.
That was why it took so long.
Wait, was he a corpse?
And while I was medicing him up,
Let's have a platoon level debriefs now, and then in a short moment a common debrief.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce up for that. I'll be in. I'm just gonna go to Alpha 10 because we're just a single platoon defenders. I'll be in Alpha 10 channel if you want to do debrief. If you don't, then I'll see you around. And additionally, that op for Hideout starts in 20 minutes.
Bye.
But if you want to break, I get it.
This was a lot of This was a lot of fun. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye back.
Channel switched.
Okay, I believe that basically everyone is here that was going to come. I'm going to do this quite quickly since my voice is starting to crack pretty soon. So starting from the start of the mission, I have to give it to Alpha 3 and Echo 1 for doing the guards work during the first phase. Alpha 3 managed to do some major casualties inside the forest, and Echo 1 managed to, I think, destroy like at least 3 tanks to the hill 1, 2, 3, or 1 yard. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is my estimation.
Nope, you're right.
As of now. After that, it developed into a bit of a meat grinder inside the city. I personally don't have that clear of a picture what went on inside the city, since I had to stick pretty close to the MSP to manage the respawn phase. but to my understanding, we did manage to delay the enemy for quite a while, even inside the city. The second phase line, so basically the primary phase line and the potential phase line, we were a bit limited by our tickets at that point. So basically at the start of the primary phase line too, sorry, I know this is a bit confusing, but we only had like 30 tickets remaining. So once I saw that we were starting to take a bit too much casualties from the enemy's aircraft, I decided to pull us back to potential phase line 2. What we and I didn't know was that the enemy had managed to sneak along the southern line to Hill 106. So we were kind of forced to immediately start to withdraw towards the phase 3 lines. Phase 3 went on for quite a while. I was a bit surprised of how long it took for the enemy to really start to threaten us in the Papa 1 sector. But after Papa 1 broke, I decided that we needed to start withdrawing towards the objective itself. There were some quite surprising decisions made by the enemy, as they decided to flank from the south to Papa 11. But somehow we actually did manage to break that assault before they caused too much casualties to us. After that, it basically developed into a clusterfuck where we had like 4 to 5 guys scattered between, half a kilometer, and enemies starting to push from the north. But looking at how the mission ended, it seems that we did manage to destroy the flank from the north. But should the mission have gone for another 20 or 30 minutes, it is quite clear that we would have been destroyed by the next wave, which I believe that the enemy still had tickets for another wave at that point.
Yes.
But all in all, great work, everybody. It was a pleasure to lead you, even if you didn't quite see me at some points, but it was a pleasure, so thank you. Quick comments before Bummeri orders the general debriefing above us. So if anything comes to mind, please say it now.
Thank you.
Cricket sounds. But if there isn't any comments, I hope that we can have a bit more talking in the general debriefing. So, Bummeri, do you want to go ask Rund if he's okay with us moving perhaps to the info channel and wait there for them?
I'm just gonna tell that we're gonna move there.
Okay.
Okay, let's have the common debrief at the Blue 4 channel now.
Had done A1. It was we could have done better. We could have done worse.
Okay, thank you. Alpha 2 moves.
Yeah.
Anyway, just Opera guys, we still have our platoon brief to go through. We have a bit to cover.
We will listen.
Okay, moves.
I think considering like what we were up against, ATGM threats that neutralized our tanks, AA that made it really hard for our plane to do a lot for a lot of that mission. Number-wise, it ended up being very equal in terms of like an infantry fight. Trying to push through towns. Considering all of that, the fact that we even got to the last objective, I think, is impressive. With everything else going wrong with blue on blue, one of our squads getting airstriked, I don't think we could have really hoped for much more. Or not, op was definitely too long. Once we, like Sweet said, once we failed to take the town, that should have been that. no point dragging it out. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if we have anyone from Alpha 3 here. I only see one Orbep player, and he's defend. So I guess let's hear it. Do the victors? Yes, Victor 2 is there. Rory, Victor
Yeah.
1, do you have any thoughts?
We might as well have dismounted and joined the infantry from the very beginning because we were that ineffective. I think the GM, the Titan, just completely neutralized us in every single way. And we were completely ineffective the whole mission. We tried, but I mean, I'd say there were probably 1 or 2 mistakes we made out of pure, you try to be as patient as you can. That's a nice, I guess, during that whole mission. There's probably 1 or 2 mistakes I made, especially at the end or last half. But yeah, we were ultimately quite patient, but it didn't matter. We just couldn't do anything. Completely neutralized. And I agree with some of the things said about infantry. There was a lot of blue and blue as well. I don't know. But...
Sound resumed.
Okay, evil cackle aside, I'm sorry they had a bad time. We really did our job if the tank commander is saying that he felt completely ineffective the entirety of the operation. Let's fucking go. And maybe a balance issue because Malden has sightlines that are too long and concealment that's too good. I feel like their UAV operator could have looked a little harder, but who knows.
Well, quite fun game.
Okay, thank you. Let's do then. Let's timer. First, Nikki, the drone operator on the Kilo team. Any quick thoughts? We've talked a bit internally. I'll sum up the most of it, but
yeah,
instead out to you.
Well, it's basically that. I mean, a separate drone operator and a separate JTAC, they could have quite easily been merged, I feel, because I was doing one half of the JTAC's work, but for the ground targets, and the JTAC was doing it the same thing, looking at the same vehicles, same enemy infantry positions, but for the air targets. If we would have combined those roles and gave the JTAC a UAV with perhaps a laser on it or something like that, and just remove the UAV, separate UAV operator entirely. That's really how that felt. I did spot some things, but without the thermals and without the laser, you become a handy camera basically. But when you lose track of stuff, you really do lose track of stuff. And if I tried to help in infantry engagements, for example, it was extremely hard from a far distance to tell apart enemies and friendlies, especially once they've been mixed in the chaos of battle. So I felt kind of limited in usefulness in that way. I kept track of vehicles and I spotted hard points, and I feel like I helped, but I feel like you can optimize this role by combining it with the ATAC.
Okay, thank you. Mito, any quick thoughts there?
Echo a lot of what Nikki just said. Cluster bombs didn't do nearly as much as I hoped they would. Honestly, I would have just rather dumbfire HE bombs because they would have done a hell of a lot more. I mean, cluster bombs are great for suppressing enemies, but I remember dropping them on like a squad and a half, and then like 2 people died, which is so cool. But that being said, I bounced around the map a lot and got to walk on a lot of targets. The AA net was relatively thick in terms of the SAM sites, and the pilots sort of let me know that the moment that they get locked on by something, it's over. And they will continue to get locked on until the end of time and their plane blows up. So I don't know the workaround for that, but it felt like the SAM either should have been further up or further out just to allow some maneuverability and make it really on the Tigris to focus on killing us. But overall, I really enjoyed JTACking and I had a fun time. So, yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Then I guess I'll sort of wrap onto my Blue 4 leadership perspective and the Blue 4 side perspective once. Lurch asked to be skipped because he was on a phone call, by the way. So I'm not censoring him. I think, given the circumstances, I think everyone did a good job. In the Blue 4 info perspective, I felt like we didn't perform as well as I know we usually do. But I think there was a lot of factors in play there. One of my squad leaders had a 12-man squad. We had one squad less than anticipated, and there was 50 call signs on the platoon net, which was difficult. I felt quite ineffective, I must say, as a leader, because I felt as if I didn't know whether I was a company commander or a platoon commander. Honestly, in retrospect, if I would have had 2 less riflemen, and then I would have been Kilo, and then I would have had an Alpha 10 under me, things would have been a whole lot easier, I think. Because I treated the tanks like the redheaded stepchild, partly because, like as Rory said, they were completely covered, and as soon as they made any kind of attempts to engage things, they were extremely threatened. The one thing like that we could do with the tanks that didn't result in them dying was, okay, we're currently dropping bombs on the AT team, then you can pop out and shoot HE at a building. But it was, I don't know, I feel a bit bad for you guys because you really didn't get much action. It was a lot of just getting shot and sitting still and waiting. And I don't know, I felt as a whole that the mission dragged on way too long. You could tell that everyone was starting to get exhausted, performing worse, having less fun. I think this could have been half an hour shorter. But it was, I think once we were inside the towns, once we were inside objectives, we got to see some exciting firefights, and I think that's, of course, maybe the most important thing. Not sure if much else to say. It was very. It felt like a strange focus. Again, as a platoon leader, I felt like my focus was on some sort of company level objective, where my focus was on let's destroy the enemy's most dangerous company level asset, i.e. the anti-air cannon. That was like the one thing at all times, which led me to me not communicating to my squads as well as I could focus on if I was just a plain platoon leader, and there being a lot of talk about things that didn't necessarily weren't necessarily relevant for the squads on the platoon net. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that should have been structured differently. I realize this is partly due to signups being lower than expected and there being some no-shops. Overall, I'm exhausted, but I think I had a good time, so thank you. I guess that's up for then.
Okay, thank you. I guess we could talk from Defender's side first, and then any replies that might garner. I want to say one thing before I let Firex speak, but I was expecting the attackers, to approach this mission from a completely different perspective, like it was the planes were the enablers that would enable the tanks to function, and I was completely expecting you guys to suicide the planes the moment you saw our heavy AT asset somewhere and just launch every weapon that they could have, and if they make it back, it doesn't matter as long as you get the heavy AT done.
As a reply to that, I guess we had 4 fighters. You had 100 tickets, which your anti-tank men could use.
Yeah, but I was expecting that would be the trade you would be willing to make this go, like, so that you can get us on our back foot.
Just a quick note: the anti-tank team used 5 tickets, not including our starting 4.
I'm thinking a lot of that has to do. Our enabler as such was mostly taking out Tigris anti-air vehicle, because that devastated our infantry at multiple points. So when we spotted that, it became a priority 1 target to take out to enable any further movement, because if infantry was in front of that, they would just be deleted.
Would you like Firex to go over?
I would like to just have
a
couple of sentences before I also have to leave, since it is getting a bit late, as you said. The event took a bit longer than it was necessary for it to go. But yeah, I also assumed a bit like Boomery that during the first objective you would try to take the hill to the north and then start pushing infantry quite directly inside the city. What I wasn't expecting to you to really use the southern side, what I am calling Sierra area to you. Was it like 2 to 3 squads that you push through the forest area? But Alpha 3 did some guards work inside the forest, so they managed to defend it quite a lot longer than I was expecting. After that, but it evolved into a typical meat grinder inside the village. The second phase line, this is going to sound a bit confusing, but we had 2 different phase line 2s, one primary that you can see in the pictures, and another a bit further back inside the river valley. Phase 2 was a bit quicker than I had estimated, since at the start of the phase 2 we had like 30 tickets remaining. So once we started to go to casualties from the airdropped bombs, I decided to pull us back first to the secondary phase line 2. But once you managed to take the hill 106, we were kind of forced to withdraw to the phase line 3 inside or at least on the outer skirts of the city. But yeah, it was extremely surprising, at least for me, that you decided to attack from the southern side of the peninsula, but somehow we managed to defend it. But at least from my point of view, if the mission would have gone like 15 to 20 minutes further, you would have gotten that extra wave in, and that would have broken us finally. But it was an interesting experience with the modern jets and with the drones that our Alpha 7 did some amazing work with it, directing even single soldiers to know where the enemy was. But nothing really more from me, sorry.
To answer, actually, your what you said was surprising that we went around the south side of the peninsula. Our plan, as it was for the first part there, for taking it, was actually to our idea of taking this peninsula was that we realized, as we understood it with the tank objective, the T100X, was that we expected it either to be exactly on the mark, like where it was in the editor, or on the version 1 of the mission we looked at for planning, or I guess somewhere in that dock area between your Papa 2 and your Papa 3 marker, Mike and November markers on our end. Our plan was to push the infantry platoon past that, act as a blocking force, one squad taking the intersection, Y intersection north of the town over your Delta 6, have one squad push east to threaten the objective and a gas station north thereof, and then have one squad skirmish with whoever you placed on the mountaintops in order to allow our JTAC and our tanks to operate from Hill 106 or your Echo 1 Phase 2 or what, or we called it, let's see, we called it Hotel 8, and just use that to just bombard and destroy it. So we have at one point, even when we had that, we have the order, oh, you know, let's Alpha 8, I want bombs on every garage here that can have a tank inside of it, because we didn't see the tank. Anyways, what progressed after that was that someone actually said, wait a minute, there's not a single enemy on the southern side. Why don't we just walk around? That's what we tried. Not results.
So it wasn't communicated to you with the briefing that we could use the T-100 near the peninsula?
Maybe it was written and I missed it. I presumed, since you did not have any tank crewmen, that it was going to be a static prop. I didn't realize that you were going to use it and drive it. I figured. They have the railgun tank. That's going to be pretty bullshit, isn't it? So I was very surprised when I heard that it was started driving around, and then after a while, when we thought, okay, I've captured all the terrain where I reasonably could expect it to be. So I'm going to consider this objective captured.
Boomery, I'm guessing that we can go to the general discussion of the events. At least I have.
Sound muted. Channel switched.
Just get rid of hints.
I'm looking for that.
Hey fellas, what's
Do you know
up?
where to find that?
What's poppin'?
What's good?
Timber, pull a bullet in me.
We
Just trying to
are
find out how to disable hints.
last help.
It's
Under common. It's called last help. It's default like J or H, and you can just unbind it completely. It's not helpful. That said, I will give you guys your briefing now. Would anyone like to take charge for today's operation?
Hey, look, Bob's here.
I guess I will.
I appreciate that greatly. Greatly. We have a few newcomers here today. Dirty Potato and Timber Badger from Arma community events, and they're looking for someone to do on a Saturday because the Ace op is not happening. The operation for today, let me put a few more marks down to make sure we can all look at it together. So give me a sec here.
You might as well just respawn if you're hurt.
How cruel.
Quick, down his body.
I like how I went to go spectate you specifically.
Let me pull up my fucking OBS first. Jesus Christ. Stop doing the funnies. I'm not recording.
There are no funnies here, only murder.
What? Like, that's funny though. That's funny.
Also, Bob, we found out that the knife block does not stop an AT stick.
I would hope so.
There's also no minimum arming distance.
Did you try cutting the rocket in half?
No, I was standing about here when the rocket went off.
Right, you should try.
It did not save either of us.
You should try it at a longer distance and try and like cut the rocket in half and have it like split on either side.
All right. I do have to give the briefing. Kenji, come here.
Briefing time.
Okay, so look at your maps. Earlier today, we were wired a unknown but large amount of money that I'll reveal to you if we succeed. If we don't, then I can keep it all, can't I? So I wouldn't want to tell you what it is. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And we are going to receive this money if and only if we agree to help this mysterious benefactor from the west take out some Eastern Fudgin insurgents to the east. We are currently, in an unknown area of Eastern Poland, and we are here to fuck some shit up as usual. Laziest brief of my life. What we're actually doing here today is there are a variety of enemy camps scattered around the sector. We want to ideally draw out an HVT, and if we have the time for mission 2, that'll be dealing with the HVT in mission 2. But for now, in order to draw him out, we need to get the comms codes for their radio nets. Capturing one radio isn't enough, but we do know a few camps in the sector and outposts as well. And in capturing those camps and sectors, there will most likely be stationary radios there that you can download the encryption codes from. We download 3 encryption codes that should be enough to mosey on over to Comms Echo, secure that hostile-held site, and use the radio codes to draw the HVT out into the open, which we will do in Mission 2. So, your objective: find and clear enemy encampments. Then, steal the radio codes from any radios present. And then, go to Comms Echo and use those codes to end the operation. After taking Comms Echo, of course. The radio codes will be at camps that are scattered around Green Forest. I will mark more definite areas so you're not totally spitballing. As the satellite gives them to us, that'll all be marked in the next few minutes for you while you plan. But Outpost Tenga and Flesh both maybe have stationary radios. They also might not. However, the camps in the forest, which are further away and need the comms, definitely do have them. So you're welcome to clear out the outposts, and the outposts are the places that are most likely to send QRF when you take an actual camp, but the outposts are also more heavily fortified. Objectives are every camp and every outpost, and you need to defeat and clear any of those outposts and any of those camps to get a respawn wave. Any questions about the operation?
Camps, 100% of them need to be cleared, or
there are a
maybe
bunch of
one or
camps.
two
You
of
only need to get 3 radio codes. You can do that any way you want. If you go to the both outposts and both outposts end up having radio codes, which is not guaranteed, then that's 2, and then you only need to clear 1 camp. Because all the camps do have codes, and not all the outposts do.
And then this part of the mission ends when we use the codes at Comm Echo. We don't start the HVT right at the end.
When you do Comms Echo, the mission ends, and we'll go into mission 2 if we have time. If we don't, we'll do it some other week.
Gotcha. Okay, that's all for my questions.
Anyone else have any questions?
Why are you gay?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought you were bi.
Yeah, actually I am. Bye. Fucking got him. Let's see if we can listen into the last part of debrief.
Channel switched.
Preferred if the enemy hat kit was removed and they just had RPGs, and our tanks were replaced with APCs. But that's my personal opinion anyway. I would almost rather have had that, and we could just had some sort of transport that would have covered us from small arms fire, so we could move across these damn hills while still being in danger from the RPGs. Will give us some maneuverability because if they still have the hack kit, then you're still going to have a hard time in a lot of these areas. But I understand that you need the hack kit. You need something to deal with that tank. So I don't know. Personal opinion anyway, I would have preferred to just have some sort of quick armored transport instead of the tanks. But who knows if that really would have fixed things, and maybe it wouldn't have been. Not saying it would have been better, but that I personally would have liked to have some way of transporting our infantry, because it was pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean, originally the mission had namers, but then it was pointed out that maybe the Blue 4 needs a bit more firepower to.
I understand
be
the
able
thought
to
behind
succeed,
it.
but
I understand it.
But maybe it wasn't the right call. But yeah, I mean, you learn the more when you make these missions. So, yeah.
Replacing them might not have worked out either. It's hard to say.
Yeah, exactly.
I did enjoy that we used vanilla assets though. I do like.
Yeah, it's
that
been a while,
personal.
so
it ran really well. Vanilla map, vanilla assets mostly. I was running with several, could see objects several Ks, and I was still sitting 60 FPS during the fighting, which I was quite happy with.
Nice. Yeah, and I know some slowdown at the very end, though it might have been the mission, or I don't know, whatever, causing a bit of a drag on the performance. But yeah, otherwise it works swimmingly on my part too.
Sounds like yet another mission that would have been improved by the use of the gas vodnik. Thanks, Reed.
Oh,
So true.
Just
Wise
like
words
every
have never
mission.
been said.
Sheesh. But which variant though? I mean, there's quite a few, aren't there?
Any feedback for the Op4 hat team? I'm back now.
Also, I guess with the benefit of hindsight, since the mission assets were changed, like we had so many Titans that we just ended up using missiles to shoot individual infantry, which is pretty cheap.
There's Blue 4? Yeah, I know Blue 4 had a lot of AT Titans.
I think would have benefited everybody. Like Op4 not getting blown up by missiles from 2 clicks away, and us having some way of dealing with the AA tank in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Or why not just? I know Op4 had the RPG 42 or 32 or whichever it was, and isn't there as well in vanilla, or maybe it's in the tanks DLC? There's a there's some
tanks
like
it's tanks
semi-future
DLC.
moss precisely.
Yeah, tanks DLC for that one.
Do people here not have
I think
tanks
some people
DLC?
have it. Surprisingly, many people don't. I think.
Sad.
It's never
Maybe
used.
too much of a hassle to buy. But I get
could
that
have
a lot
marked
of
this
people
as-
don't really have all of the DLCs. It's
I mean, I'm sure we could have gotten those roles filled with people owning the DLC, but yeah,
true.
It's though a bit tricky when you have to consider those things, though.
Yes.
Are the Op4 pilots? I mean, sorry, are the Blue 4 pilots still here?
No, both of them are gone actually.
The fact's still here. If you have a question.
Oh, that's
about it.
perfect. I was wondering because something I didn't really particularly feel threatened by is what I thought was going to be my main threat, which is the Blue 4 Air. As the hat team, we were lying low specifically because we thought your the strategy that would work, is to find us with the UAV, which I heard the Blue 4 UAV pilot say that it was hard to find people. But to be fair, our Op 4 UAV was doing great work the whole op, so it was the same exact model. And I feel like they could have made it work to find us, and then once we were found, just nuke us with a cluster
found a
bomb.
lot of people. It wasn't the finding people. It was the actually doing something with the info that was the problem for us, because a lot of the times, when I'm guessing when you spotted our people, you spotted quite big infantry formations. When I spotted people, I spotted a fire team in that house and a fire team in that house, half a click away. And then, there's a vehicle there as well.
I'm just surprised that
there's
nobody-
like one squad moving there. That's the biggest grouping I saw.
Like
the
nobody
entire
asked you to
game.
just hunt down the AT team and make that your sole job because we were causing so much trouble for you.
Well, for that,
on the first phase of it, I personally, and this, I was on a hilltop on, I think it's called Olympus for us, but it was the hilltop that we had our tanks on that you guys kept nailing. Never saw any smoke trails from the missiles, so never got to see where the direction of which they came in. All I heard was the whizzing. I was scanning pretty much the entire battlefield when I wasn't getting suppressed by people down at the town, which happened a decent chunk of the time. I was not able to find the ATGM team until they got onto the last hill, and that's when I actually saw them.
Nice.
So catching and finding the AT team is hard, and when everyone is split up into fire teams, they all look the same. The only way that we can tell the difference is by the piece that they have on their back.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be the UAV's job. They have the time, the patience, the camera to do something like that.
But with the foliage, you can't really see much with the drones.
For perspective, I was wondering how I could best hide as the AT team, and yesterday it was a good 2 or 3 hours of me seeing how well I would be hidden from if the UAV had thermals and if the UAV didn't have thermals. And based on quite a bit of testing, I was very worried about the combination of 1, a laser designator, 2, a UAV above me, and 3, a fast mover, or 2 with cluster bombs. And I think I'm right to feel threatened by it, and I don't know why I wasn't threatened today, and I feel like it might have been, for instance, our team had a net just for us, the AT, and the UAV, and we were talking consistently the entire operation, tracking your tanks at all times, and that's one of the reasons I feel we were so effective. Obviously, it's way easier to track 2 tanks than it is 1 single AT team, but I'll also say, for the first objective, when we found our good spot, we didn't move for about 95 minutes, I think. Like, the whole first objective, we were in the same spot, moving back and forth 100 meters laterally.
I would say, partly, I think there were, I definitely remember, like, there being call-outs, this is where the anti-tank team is, quite a lot of times. But it was not necessarily always easy to do that, because, you know, at times you were, of course, protected by the anti-air. And I think sometimes we experienced the bombs were less effective than desired, which honestly maybe is a good thing. It's not that fun of a gameplay cycle to be hit by a bomb and killed as a rifleman.
Yeah, fatal injuries were off, so the bombs aren't going to instantly kill anyone. They have to bleed out.
The big problem with me, or the UAV on our team, was that I could get the info, and I could relay the info, but the info could not be acted upon in a good way because of either when we tried to act upon the AA vehicle, the AT was covering it, so the tanks was a no-go, and the JTAC, which is the only guy with the laser designator, couldn't get a lock on because he cannot get high enough or get a good vantage point without being shot and killed. And I can't do anything because I don't have a laser designator in my UAV. So that's what I meant with the comment I did earlier by merging the JTAC and the UAV role, because I felt, you know, I had the vantage point, I had all the info without any ability to act on it whatsoever, and the JTAC had all the firepower in the world and couldn't really use it optimally.
Yeah.
Do you think that was something for the mission maker to amend, or is that something you guys could have worked out with your structure if you were feeling?
I think it's just the structure there. You know, since we were quite low numbers, it might have been the more optimal choice to give the UAV a laser designator and then give the UAV to the JTAC and then have the JTAC act as both roles, so he can actually do his job in the optimal manner, and I could just be an infantryman, since those were in short supply.
Well, I mean, I'm going to hypothesize that one of the reasons why the bombs were less accurate than deserved is because the laser designator was on a guy on the ground level. So, you know, lasing the reverse side of the slope is not possible.
Disconnected.
Okay, everybody, I have to restart the stream real quick. Don't freak out. Again, I have to restart the stream. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.